Shelly in El Sereno sent us an email saying that her husband and she went for a run the other day, and they were both sharing his AirPods to listen to music. And as they're running, picture this. She says, I hear the noise that he got a text, and then the AirPods start reading the text to him. You know, you can have that feature.
I have that.
Oops.
Right, like you can't control it sometimes.
So my husband is going, Siri, stop, but Siri doesn't stop. And the message was something like, hey, baby, wow.
No.
That was interesting last night. Never tried that before. Call when you can.
OMG.
Yeah, now that could be about a casserole, right? Hey, I've never had that casserole before. Wow, that was amazing.
And it could have been a group chat because when our morning show group chat thing reads off, it's just like the weirdest stuff in my headphones.
But that, you know, technology is it's so advanced that can happen. And Shelly, so is it the voice of Siri you hear?
Yeah, it's like Siri's reading the text as it comes in.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's not all right, so it's the voice of Siri.
Well, what did he say after that? Like,
well, because I was like, well, why did you tell Siri to stop reading it? Like, he was like, no, I just didn't want the music to stop because we were, you know, like working out together and we were both, you know, just doing it, you know, together. Well, I mean, look, so I didn't want to interrupt their work.
Unless they're talking about some sort of food or something. And how do you know it's, I guess because he says baby in the text message. Yeah. I was saying, how do you know it's not a buddy?
No, it wasn't a buddy. Like, if you heard it, you would feel the same way.
Did he act weird afterwards? Like, did you say, like, who was that?
Yeah, I was like, what was that? He was like, oh, just a wrong number. Oh, that was weird, huh? Like, I've never gotten a text like that before, wrong number. And I was like, okay.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's put you on hold, and we will call him next. Hear it. Call to Shelly's husband in El Sereno. Her husband, this is crazy. They were on a run. She had his AirPods in, and Siri read a text message that said, while she was listening, that said, hey, baby, wow, that was interesting last night. Never tried that before. Call me when you can. And then he started acting strange. So who sent that text message? You didn't get to read the message. You only heard it, right?
Right. I only heard it.
Okay. Listen, we are calling your husband now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Do me a favor. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission, Shelly, to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. You got to be very quiet. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Dylan.
This is he.
Hi, Dylan. My name is Holly, and I'm calling from Beautiful Blooms. We're actually a flower shop here in the area, and I'm trying to promote my business today. So we're offering local residents a chance to send a free dozen red roses to somebody. Is that something that you'd be interested in? They're absolutely free.
Okay. Look, I'm just going to stop you right there. I actually know exactly what this is. Hey, Shelly, honey, This is unbelievable. This is so you. I knew you would do something like this. By the way, baby, I also knew you called the restaurant the other night. So can you just come on? We can hash this out, please.
Wow. Okay. Well, can you just...
Dylan, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Yeah, I've actually heard this bit before, and we've actually listened to it together. And after what happened the other day, I figured she'd do something like this. So I'm completely aware I'm on the radio.
Well, that makes it a lot easier then for us. That makes it easier, Dylan. Thank you.
So just come clean.
So what's the story with this text message that said, and I'm going to quote it, hey, baby, wow, that was interesting last night. Never tried that before. Call me when you can. Can you explain that?
I hope she told you what I told her, which is the truth, which is that it was a wrong number. Look, Jill, I don't know what else I can tell you, okay? It was a wrong number. I was trying to get it to stop because I thought it was inappropriate, and we were trying to listen to music.
But
it wasn't even saved in my phone.
But I called you at the restaurant, and I called to talk to you that you leave at 11, and they said you had left at 10. And where did you go for that hour?
Yeah, it's because about once a week or so, I try to grab a bunch of deliveries at the end of the night just because our driver's always so slammed. I want to give them a chance to go home earlier. Babe, also, you can't call my work over these suspicions. It's trying to look bad on me, and I need this job. You know that, especially in this whole situation. Like,
I'm sorry.
I told you it was I told you what happened.
I know.
If you don't believe me, I don't know what else I can.
So do you believe him, Shelley, or not?
Yeah, I guess I do. I'm sorry.
Look,
I shouldn't have gone about it this way, but.
But
All right.
I'm sorry. Look, I know you were freaking out about it, and I guess I should have talked to you a little bit more, but I didn't know what else to say. I thought it was taken care of, but it wasn't, obviously. In the future, if something like this happens again, can we just talk about it instead of just sort of holding weird grudges against each other in silence?
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. That's all right.
Dylan, Shelley, thank you for sorting this out here. Dylan, thank you for listening to us, that you made it very easy, this Ryan's Roses call. Shelley, thank you for reaching out, and good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, seems like they're on the same page now. Listen,
Sure.
if everybody just listened to Ryan's Roses, this would be much easier.
Well,
That helped us cut right to the chase. Shelley calls us. I'm going to put these calls on. And Shelley calls us and says that her husband, Dylan, has been running and sharing AirPods, those are the headphones, so they can listen to music. Well, anyway, he got a text that Siri, I don't know how this works. Siri apparently read the text while they were running, and they were his AirPods, and she heard a message that was, hey, last night was interesting. Never tried that before.
mm-hmm.
So
They were sharing the AirPods. So he had one in his ear and she had one in her ear.
I can't do that. I have to have both in my ear. It's
Me
too hard.
Aww.
So
I could.
he said it was the wrong number. So we called him, and he knew immediately it was us. Turns out she had called his work looking for him, and he wasn't there. But here's what he said. A little sketchy, though, but a lot of opinion on it. So listen, here's what he said, and I'm going to take these live calls.
But I called you at the restaurant, and I called to talk to you. That you leave at 11, and they said you had left at 10. And where did you go for that hour? then?
Yeah, it's because about once a week or so, I try to grab a bunch of deliveries at the end of the night. Just as our driver's always so slammed, I want to give them a chance to go home earlier. Babe, also, you can't call my work over these suspicions. It's trying to look bad on me, and I need this job. You know that, especially in this whole situation.
So she seemed to believe him. I kind of believed him, but America didn't. And Sean is in Corona. Sean?
Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Good morning, guys.
How are you, Sean? So tell me, what do you think?
Dude's lying, man. I've had the same number for over 10 years. Never once have I had a wrong text like that. And plus, Siri, when you're listening to music, it reads the name that it's coming from. So, dude's lying. And then he's playing the guilt trip, making her feel little and trying to switch the game on her, making her feel guilty for calling. And
Is that called gaslighting?
Man.
Gaslighting.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right, Sean. So he's lying. Sean says he's lying. All right, Christina, good morning. In Riverside.
Good morning.
Let's talk about
I agree with Sean.
You do.
He definitely, nothing about anything he said seemed genuine. Like you said, unless he just got that number, there's no reason why anybody would accidentally text him something like that. Secondly, he said that he tried to get it off. Sirius stopped saying it because he knew that it was inappropriate. But, if it was an unknown person that was texting him, wouldn't he be like, what the heck is this? Instead of, trying to turn it off so she wouldn't hear it.
He was guilty from the start.
Right. And then her calling his job, him saying that he could lose his job, that's another, bunch of crap. I would want to take up deliveries for the delivery driver when the delivery driver probably needs those tips. Why would that delivery driver want to go home early when all he does is live off his tips? This guy is so full of crap. I feel so bad for her. She's just saying, yeah, okay, I believe you, just because she wants to try to keep things, cordial, just like you were saying, maybe she wants to forgive him, but she knows, I know, and she knows deep down inside she's never going to be able to trust him after that, or at least she shouldn't.
Marriage.
Wow.
All right, thank you.
That was a good point with the delivery. I didn't even catch that one.
But our listeners are smarter than we are. That's the thing. That's
so
why
much
it's great to
smarter
take
than
calls.
what?
we just serve it up, and then the intellect comes from the callers. So, Stephanie, you're in Palmdale. Was he? Do you think he's cheating?
Yes, I do. I agree with Sean and Christina because I think his urgency to like stop the message is message enough. Like that's the sign right there. That's the clue. So I definitely think he knew the message. Like he said, it was inappropriate. But how would you know if it was random? You would want to listen to the whole thing and be like, I wonder who this number is. That's weird. Investigate it a little more.
Do you know what I did? Not for this reason. I turned Siri off. I don't know what Siri's listening to.
Yeah,
you know?
I have her off too.
I feel like Siri listens to everything.
I agree.
Sure.
But I just use her to play some songs when I'm too lazy to turn it on.
Yeah, I get that. All right, so the consensus is we let him off easy. He's cheating.
He's a cheater.
Harley.
Yep.
Harley, Buena Park, you think he's lying as well?
I absolutely think he's lying. If it was a wrong number, why not save the text and have them saying, oops, it's a wrong number, just to show your wife, knowing that she heard it.
It's maybe I screwed it up because I gave him the benefit. So
I don't know.
should've
And
been
then, like
hard on
everyone else said,
yeah.
he gaslighted her, made her feel bad for what she did because she didn't believe what he said. Wouldn't you be more worried about your marriage than your job?
Yeah. And how long you been married?
I'm not married.
Me either.
But
You guys, don't base your life off of Ryan's roses.
Well, hold on. Harley, why are you not married?
Oh, there's a long list, but I just don't want to be married because there's just nowadays marriage isn't what it used to be. Like you guys were saying before you guys started taking the callers, like being married at 25 to 95, people are going to make mistakes. And nowadays, the new generation, those mistakes are things that you wouldn't normally accept in a marriage, like cheating.
Right. That's not supposed to happen. But I have a theory.
It's not.
So I have a theory. If I am going to get married, right?
Oh, here comes, this is going to be good.
I mean, the fact that you're standing for this is everything.
But hear me out. It's not naive. So if I do want kids, right? So that is a separate, how do I figure that out part. But if I were to get married, Harley, my theory is the longer I wait, the closer I am to dying. So she would live longer than I. So less opportunity for anybody to make a mistake, right? So 65, 68, I think, that's probably the time to walk down the aisle.
No.
Well, I mean, I'm 27, so I'm thinking more maybe when I'm like 35, maybe a little bit older, but right now, absolutely not.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, thank you for hearing me out.
No, yeah,
Well, thank you very much for calling. You take care of yourself.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, Harley dropping the S-bomb right there.
Yeah.
Dropping the S-bomb. That's how passionate people are about this.
Yeah.
We had a Ryan's Roses call a few minutes ago, and he did make up some excuses. He knew it was us, but I think his wife believed that once we got to the bottom of it, he wasn't cheating. And I didn't fight that. I felt like she believed it, and I thought, all right, he's not cheating. Mm-hmm. And then we started talking about how many marriages have problems, right? So Michelle's on the line. She's been married 15 years to her husband. And,
Solid.
And she says she's been to hell and back. So, Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. I have to thank you guys for taking my call. I think I've probably called you I don't know how many times, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys. I love you guys.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that love, and back at you. Curious. So, you've got a group here where Sisney has been married 7, 8, how long? 7?
7 years.
7 years. So everything's hunky-dory there the first 7 years.
Yep.
Patty has kids with a partner and is not married. And she has no real desire or itch to get married. Tanya wants to get married and have a fairy tale. I am confused. So tell me about your 15 years of hell and back.
Okay, so first of all, I was married 20 years before this. I was I've been with my husband now 15 years.
Okay.
And seriously, my other marriage ended really bad. He did something really bad that I do believe in divorce over. It's a really crazy story. But my husband now came in. I'd known him quite a while. He was actually one of my clients. And we spent about a year together just spending time together. And then he became my best friend. And I don't know if I believe in what's called fairy tale marriages, but seriously, He was my fairy tale guy. And I think you can get through anything as long as you communicate and you forgive. And of course, there's some things that I do believe in divorce, which are criminal things. But other than that, I think, I'm also not a jealous person, Ryan. I'm not a jealous person. So maybe I'm one of the few. I don't know.
Well, so tell me about the help part.
Which
that was
part?
her first
my
marriage.
Now or my ex? My first
no,
marriage?
that was the ex.
Oh, boy.
But there's no help part with your new one?
Yes, there is. There was. We've definitely both hurt each other, crossed boundaries. We're very different. We're very opposite. But he's definitely done some stuff to cross the line. He's never cheated on me, but when I first got together, I was very insecure, and I thought he did cheat on me before. And we communicated, and he hadn't cheated on me. But seriously, I didn't believe him for a long time. But like I said, we both communicated, and we were there for each other through the really rough times, which are, everybody has issues, and I really think if you work on yourself and if you communicate with your other half, whether it's your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband, I think you can make it through.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. My husband now has not done anything criminal, thank God, like my ex, but I think, some things, of course, I do believe in divorce over, but really, I mean, we were on the brink of divorce, and we got through it. So,
good.
But yeah, I think a lot of people are jealous, and I think that's really a hard thing to get through in your marriage if you really think your other half has done something to cross that boundary. One of the first things I told my husband now when we were dating is, please, if you ever want to be with somebody else, just don't cheat on me. Step up and just, tell me. And if you want to work it out, we'll see if we can. And if you fall in love with somebody else, then yeah, we need to get divorced, but he's really, really walked me through everything, though. I think you have to be with somebody that's like, okay, we're going to get through the tough times, and we're going to talk, and we love each other, and you need to forgive because everybody makes mistakes. And I think, I'm sorry, I'm babbling, but I think if somebody cheats on you, there's a reason most of the time. Some people, of course, are bad people, but I think some people get really bored, and you need to communicate and keep your marriage spicy and fun, and things are rough. You're there for each other when things are rough.
All right,
I think people give up more these days.
That's very good advice.
Love that. Yeah.
So if you guys get divorced, reach out because you seem like a perfect wife.
Nobody's perfect, but
I'm just kidding.
Like I said, I think my previous marriage really, or my divorce and marriage really helped me with this one, truthfully.
Wow.
Well, it was a life experience that led you to be better at this one. Take care, Michelle. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Danielle. How are you in Inglewood?
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Well, I'm just interested in this conversation, so I'm going to stick around for it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm happy to talk to you. First of all, I want to say I hope that you and Tanya find somebody really special that you can settle down with and don't be scared of marriage.
Thank you.
Are you
That's
talking
very
to Tanya
sweet.
or me?
Yeah.
So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
You think it's possible
Absolutely.
to be monogamous forever?
Yeah, I think it's possible. I know it's not easy, but I think when you get married, you really have to check your commitment level and your values because, you need to have a commitment to yourself, your spouse, any children you have. Anything that happens in your marriage, there's a whole community of people that, are invested in you. And, spiritually, you want to be, committed to your God. there's all these different levels, and a person can do it. It's definitely not necessarily an easy thing, but it is possible.
Nothing good comes easy.
That's right. So what you're saying, Danielle, it is possible, but Ryan, wait a few years. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
No, Ryan, find somebody, fall in love. That's what I want for you.
You want me to fall in love? I'd like to fall in love.
Yeah, don't focus on the marriage part. Just be in the moment, be in love.
Listen, I in the last probably 2 years have been open about wanting to be a dad. Like I do think after I saw my niece and saw that life, it's like, yeah, I didn't know if I wanted kids 10 years ago. But now I can't. I'm just talking to Danielle like she's my therapist, but I've never met her. But I do see that, and I think, you know what? That's a beautiful thing, and that's a fun thing. Then the question is, with whom or how?
Right.
That bridge I've not crossed yet.
Not yet, huh?
Baby steps.
But I think you'd be a great dad. You just seem like a very loving and kind person, and a child would have a ball with you. So you got to get those kids before you get old and tired.
But now I know, Sissany, you would disagree. Well, I'm close to that. I think you would disagree because you balance the pregnancy and everything. I often think if I have kids that I would not, that I'm not so sure I would keep all of my work because I'd want to be there.
You get some sort of strength when you have children. I can't describe it. Patty, you know, but it's almost as if you miraculously get more hours in the day and like you are able to power through and still work and be a parent.
Maybe. But Danielle, thank you for this. I'm glad that we had this open conversation with everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Anytime you want to chat, I'm right here for you.
Okay, got you. Bye. Yeah, I mean, you and Patty do it seamlessly. I just think that I wouldn't be as strong. And I also
definitely not.
Feel like, well, I mean, you really do. I also feel like, gosh, if I did have kids, I don't know if I could keep this job.
You totally could. Are you kidding me? This is the best hours.
No, but I want to be there and take them to school and do all that stuff.
And that's okay if that's what you want once you have children.
Are you trying to kick me out?
No, but that's okay.
I'm just
it's
being
a different chapter.
It's funny you bring that up. But then, you know what? There's going to be different times where you'll be there and where you won't. Like, I was actually just talking to Ace and Maxon the other day and kind of like preparing them about going to preschool one day because I think it might happen hopefully later this year. And I'm already telling them, you know, daddy's going to drop you off, but mommy's going to pick you up. Because I know that I'm not going to be able to drop them off at preschool because of my job.
But what if
that's okay.
What if daddy wanted to drop them off and pick them up? Now what do you do? I got to do middays.
Yeah, I guess.
It's time for Ryan's Rose. You guys ready? So, sis, you're going to really need to focus on this one, okay? At your flower shop narrative. Yep. The other day, she says, this is Kate, Huntington Beach. She says, the other day, I noticed the passenger side door of my husband's car was not closed all the way, which means it had been opened, which is odd because he hasn't been anywhere or mentioned that he had anyone in the car. The seat was moved, and I smelled a faint scent of someone. Now that is interesting.
Yeah.
The plot thickens with a faint scent. So, Kate, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
Well, you sound like you are doing well, even though you're going through all this. I'm doing okay, too, but thank you for asking. So, we talked...
I'm just, like, your biggest fan, so, like, I had to... Like, I'm happy to be talking to you, but I'm also really upset with what I'm talking to you about.
I totally get... Thank you for listening, and I totally get why you're upset about the context of this. So, I want to know more. So, the car, the passenger door, I know all that. Then the seat was moved up, and then you smelled a faint scent. What was the scent that was faint that you smelled?
Yeah, there's that, and then there is more. So the scent was like very female. It was like floral. It was not anything that I wear. It was very perfumey, you know. And I'm a woman. I know my scent. I know my perfume. It is not mine. But there's more to it. There's I don't know if you read this part, that there was like a smiley face on the window. Like, you know when you breathe hot air on the window and then you like write things?
Yeah.
There was a smiley face. And I did not write. I didn't do that. I didn't draw that. I know our kids didn't do that. They haven't even been in the car in the last 2 weeks. So I don't know where that came from. So there's a scent. Like, there's so much here, you know?
All right, so Kate, you're married to your husband. Didn't you just ask him what this is all about?
I mean, I did it in passing. I would say something like, "Oh, by the way, honey, I fixed the car seat," and he would just brush it off and say, "Oh, yeah, thanks." I mean, even if I had straight up asked him if someone else had been in the car, there's no way he would have told me the truth. You know, you're not just going to like own up to the fact that you are cheating on your wife and the mother of your kids.
Wow. Okay. So Kate, this is how it works. You hold, we come back, and we'll call him. Okay.
I'm so nervous. I'm getting antsy.
I get it. We'll go fast. Here we go. We are activating the call right now to Kate's husband. Hey, Kate, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
So here we go. She noticed something is wrong with the passenger side door and the scent of a woman and all these things. And you believe that your husband is at least driving around with another woman?
Yeah, I mean, I know he's not an Uber driver, so but I think he had a woman in the back seat, and they were doing something that you should only do with your significant other, which I don't even know if I'm allowed to say on the radio, but they were back there. I mean, there's no way that. Why would you push the front seat all the way to the front? I didn't do it.
Okay, let us take it from here. Be very quiet. We're going to call your husband, Sissany Walford Flowers. We'll see what he says. Then we'll tell him he's on the air, and then we'll bring you together, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brian?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, Brian. My name is Tiana. I'm calling from Flowers in HB. We're actually right on Main Street. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. Is this a telemarketing call? I'm good.
Well, no, this isn't going to cost you any money. You know, because of Women's History Month, we are offering a chance for local residents here in Huntington Beach to send a dozen roses to a special woman in their life. And you've been selected today. And since you live in the area, if you have anybody that you would want to send roses to, we can do that for free. I don't need credit card info, cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Yeah, I'm okay. You can just donate them or whatever. I'm not interested. Thank you, though.
Are you sure there's no info from your end that we would need? Is there anybody in your life that you would want to send them to?
No, I'm good. Just why don't you donate them to a hospital or a nursing home or something? I think that'd probably be a better use for them.
That's very nice. Brian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. Thank you for staying on with us. Couple quick questions we want to ask you. Your wife, Kate, has told us that she thinks that a woman has been in your car. There's a scent of her. The passenger seat is in a different place. Can you explain that?
I don't know.
Has another woman other than Kate, your wife, been in your car, passenger seat?
No. What are you accusing me of? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, that's not an accusation. That was actually a question.
No woman has been in my car. I don't know what you're talking about. Just me and my wife.
Great. So, Brian, if you don't mind, I'm going to bring Kate in. Kate, would you like to ask him what's going on?
Yeah, honey, look, be honest.
What are you doing, Kate?
At this point. No, you're not telling the truth. Obviously, there was someone else in the car. It wasn't me. It wasn't our kids. There's a floral perfume scent. There's a smiley face on the window. I did not draw that. Where did that come from?
Okay.
Why was the seat moved up? I didn't do that either.
The seat was moved up for groceries. I don't want them to fall over. So I moved the seat up so it kind of holds it together.
Okay, but for the last 8 years, you didn't care if the groceries fell or not, but all of a sudden you have to move up the car seat?
Sometimes it depends on what type of groceries you get. Sometimes I move the seat up, sometimes I don't.
Honey, do you realize how ridiculous you sound? Just own up to it. What about the perfume? How do you explain someone else's scent in the car?
Baby, I don't know. I mean, remember when I drove you a couple weeks?
That's really odd. That's odd that you don't know. That's frightening. Is someone else are you claiming that someone else is getting in our car?
You got to relax. It could be you. That's the only thing I can think of.
Don't tell me to relax. Do not tell me to relax.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, maybe last time maybe you were wearing a perfume you don't recognize again. I don't know about a smiley face.
I only own one perfume. It's the perfume I've been wearing for 15 years. You know my perfume. Okay? I've never worn anything else. Try again.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're just creating it in your head.
Okay.
I've never smelled perfume in my car.
I'm creating a scent in my head.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the smiley face? What about the smiley face? Did you draw a smiley face?
No. Maybe you drew it when you were drunk. Remember when I drove you home a couple weeks ago? Yeah, I don't know. That's the only I haven't noticed a smiley face in the car.
Well, that is also very concerning.
So, Brian, just in the interest of time here, are you cheating on your wife, Kate?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Are you shuttling around another woman in your car?
No one has been in my car. I don't know why everyone thinks someone has been in my car.
Okay, well, look. I mean, we're just here.
Okay.
All right. So, Kate, there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
You heard his answers. You know him better than we do. Whether you believe him or not, you guys should spend some time talking about it. Brian, thank you for coming on. And Kate, good luck, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, I don't know. Actually, don't know where I land yet. All right, Ryan's Roses. So she thought that she smelled the scent of a woman in his car. The seat was in a different place. He denied it and said, no, it's about groceries, and there's no woman in my car. So this is tough for me. I don't know that I have enough to doubt him.
Right.
I feel the same way. I don't think he's cheating. He didn't really get super defensive. He was very clear. No, I'm not cheating on my wife. But he also didn't go above and beyond saying, I love her. I would never do that to her. Like,
right, but he wanted to send the flowers to the hospital, right? I mean, that was nice. I just don't. Look, I don't know that he's totally engaged in the relationship, but I don't know that I heard. I mean, we have done thousands of these. I don't know that I heard enough to say, oh, that guy's got something going on. Me, personally.
Yeah. I wish I would have heard more of him talking about his love for his wife, though.
Understood, but he didn't. But I don't know that I heard evidence of something else, though.
Right,
you know?
And maybe in that moment he was just angry because he's like, what's going on?
So I'm going to say he's not cheating, and whatever pieces she put together will make sense somehow. That's what I'm saying.
Let's hope.
All right, let's get Gina. Hey, Gina, do you think that he is cheating?
Absolutely not, Ryan. Honestly, I think this is what the pandemic is doing to us. It is making us go crazy, first of all, but I really think she is just super paranoid. Everything that he's saying seems explainable to me. You know what I mean? And I really think she needs to take a breath. She needs to listen to him and trust him and maybe get some counseling, right? I believe him. I don't think he's cheating. I think she needs to take a beat and try to see this with different eyes and trust him. You know, she loves him for a reason, and she needs to trust him.
I got to tell you, Gina is more deliberate with what we're trying to say, and I appreciate that, you being direct and being opinionated and saying that, because I think you were stronger in your words than we were with ours, because I'm always afraid people are going to be mad. But I agree. So thank you. Thank you, Gina.
Yeah, I wish them the best of luck.
All right, take care. It's time for Ryan's Roses. We have Vanessa on the line in Burbank. Now, she's written to us, and she has said about her husband, sis, that we have shared a desktop computer that she's been using while working from home. When my husband gets texts, an alert pops up. Lately, he's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David. I don't think anything of it, but then now I'm starting to. So I'm wondering, does she think it's David or David as a code name? Vanessa, thank you for writing into us. So do you think that this person on the other end is really a David, or is it a code name for someone else?
I'm convinced it has to be a code name for another woman. I don't understand how it could be anything else.
Well, what are you seeing? What's in the body of the message that might make you think that?
So the message that I found, well, a lot of them had been deleted, and the one that I found said, "Can't wait." And then there were 3 red heart emojis, and then another one that said, "I don't know what I would do without you."
Yeah, that's not good.
So, Vanessa, how long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
All right. Hold on one second. We'll get to the call next, all right?
Okay.
Now we've got Vanessa on the line. Vanessa married for 7 years, and she's seeing her husband getting text messages that are, well, you know when you sync all your devices together? So she's seeing his messages. That syncing, you know, syncing can be a sync. So that's what's happened here. He's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David, and she thinks that it's a code name for somebody because the messages are saying, "Can't wait," and there's 3 heart emojis. I don't know what I would do without you, that kind of thing, that kind of sentiment. So, Vanessa, if you would just say, "Ryan, you have my permission to call," and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we are going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out about David.
Okay.
All right, Sisney, ready with the roses?
Yep.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We'll find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about, who he wants to send them to, and what he wants to put on the card. All right, here we go. Good luck, Vanessa.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Phil.
Yeah, this is Phil.
Hi, Phil. This is Darlene. I'm calling from Burbank Blooms. We actually have a fun promotion right now where we're offering to local residents a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
Oh, how'd you get my number? I don't remember signing up for this sort of thing.
We have a database based off of purchases that you may have made online in the past 18 months and to receive promotional offers from local vendors. So you may have bought something online from another company. But anyways, they're completely free, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. You can choose from red, white, pink, roses. It's a dozen, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
I can't think of anyone that I would send them to right now, but I don't know. Is it possible to send it to like the nurses station at Providence Hospital? You know, with like a note saying like, "Thank you for everything that they do," or something?
Yeah, I could. Are you sure you don't have a significant other, a wife, a mom, sister, anybody you want to send it to?
I'm just thinking, you know, it must be hard going for them to go to work all the time, and, you know, it could be a nice gesture.
That is very nice. We could arrange that.
Before we go any further, Phil, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we've got your wife, Vanessa, on the phone. Very thoughtful of you to want to send the roses to the nurses. But before we get to that, she has reached out to us because she's been reading romantic messages that are coming from someone named David because your devices are synced up. Who is David that is writing things to you like, "Can't wait, I don't know what I would do without you"? Can you explain that to Vanessa?
David's a friend. That's all. We met at the gym, through the gym, doing outdoor workouts.
Okay, so David is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
And what is
David's a friend?
And what? And David,
I've never heard you mention David before.
Okay.
We met through the gym, and that's I see him at our outdoor workouts.
And so when he says "can't wait," 3 heart emojis. I don't know what I would do without you. What does David mean?
And why are you deleting his text?
Look, Vanessa, I can. We can talk about this, but let's not talk about this on the radio.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'd like to talk face to face, not on the radio.
I think I will let you guys do that. Vanessa, if this feels like a conversation the two of you guys should have, certainly without us. All right? We'll let you take it from here. Okay?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I hope the two of you can get to the same place to talk in person as soon as possible.
Me too.
Okay, thank you, Phil, for talking to us. And Vanessa, thank you for reaching out.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, so I believe him. So I what?
You believe him that that's his, quote, friend?
No, I believe him that he wants to tell her something about David.
Oh, my gosh. Did not see that coming.
We just had Vanessa and Phil on the line who had been married, and Phil was getting messages from a David that were romantic messages. And one could think, all right, well, that's a code name for another woman that he's seeing. Or it could be David, another man. Mm-hmm. And to me, clearly he got a little, nervous. But to me, it sounded like Phil was getting messages that said things like, can't wait, heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, from a David. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like...
Uh-huh.
I mean, Tubbs, remember you remember back when you were single, you used to put code names in your phone? Like David would have been Donna?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, I'm not proposing it. I'm just saying that's what Tubbs used to do.
Well, I have a code name for you in my phone.
Is it Donna?
No, it's not Donna.
Is it Madonna?
What's your code name for Ryan?
Rodney.
Rodney?
Rodney.
I like Rodney. It's a good name. So if I text you, you know it's not Rodney, you know it's me.
I know it's you.
You don't know another Rodney?
No.
Okay.
You're the only Rodney
funny.
I know.
Anybody else have a code name for anybody on this show?
No.
Actually, I do for Tanya. What do I have?
Oh, you're in as
T-Rad.
Because at the time, that was not a conversation. It was just T-Rad was all I knew her as. So anyway, that just... It could have been sensitive, and they're going to talk off air. But Haley is on now. So, Haley, go ahead. You heard the Ryan's Roses. What did you think is happening?
To me, it's clear what's happening, and I'm very sure that she needs to know. Like, I totally agree that they need to have a conversation. This actually happened to me. My fiance left me for a guy, and, at first I was devastated. But because he was, kind of open and honest with me, we're actually friends now. So it can work. It can work out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I know people that this has happened to as well. I mean, in a little different way of being, having the conversation. But I certainly know people in my life that have been in a marriage or in an engagement with a woman and then ended up in a relationship with a man. If that's what we think that sounded like.
Right. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but as long as you're truthful.
Well, I mean, it's
there's only so much you can do, you know.
It's heartbreaking at first, yes, to both of them, and certainly to Vanessa. But then it must be a relief or just a sense of honesty, freeing, right?
Yeah.
To be filled. Again, we're alleging this because we didn't have the conversation, but it certainly sounded like there was a sensitive one to be had. And Haley, thank you for calling and being honest with us on the air too. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, and thanks for listening to us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me get Jenna on the line here. Jenna, thanks for coming on. So it says here that you got pulled over for speeding the other day in your husband's car, but when you were getting the registration out of the glove compartment, what happened?
So I pulled it out, and I saw 2 parking tickets. And what was weird about it is that they were both in West Hollywood. And we live in Glendale. He works in Pasadena, so there's just no reason for him to be over there.
Maybe he was running an errand. Did you ask him about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I did ask him about it, and then he just got super weird. He was just like, why are you digging through my glove compartment? And I was like, okay. And then he said he was just running errands, but it was just like a weird moment that we had. And then since then, he's been really, really nice to me. Like, he's been planning all these dinner dates. Like, he's been wanting to cook more.
So you sense guilt.
Yeah, definitely.
Change in
it's just
behavior.
weird. Like, I don't know exactly what's up, but it seems like there is something going on.
I watch a lot of police movies, investigative movies. What time? What time was the timestamp on the parking tickets?
That's so smart. I'm pretty sure. I think one was during the day, and one was like closer to like it was like after 8. It was like a late time.
Okay. This is just some evidence that I like to put down on my notepad.
Okay.
So hold on for 1 second. We're going to come back, and we're going to try and call him. Just shifting gears for a second.
Yeah.
Are you ever in the mood during the day?
Yeah, I am. Especially right now during my pregnancy for whatever reason.
Like with daylight out?
I am. It's shifted when we have kids because they nap during the day. It's just like extra time. I'm too tired at night.
Are you a daytime guy?
Yeah, pretty much anytime.
I mean, every guy is, let's be honest.
An anytime guy.
Ryan, would you turn down a day situation? No, you wouldn't.
I mean, like, I'm tired during the day, you know?
Aren't you more tired at night? I'm exhausted at night.
I like a morning situation.
There's this second wave of energy that comes at sunset for me.
That's like too much information now.
You make the call next, Kiss FM. We're about to call Jenna's husband. So she found 2 parking tickets in a neighborhood, West Hollywood, not near where they live or work. She thinks maybe he was at another woman's house, I'm guessing, and because he got real weird when he was asked about it, and now he's being very attentive. So the deducement here, or deduction, is that you think that he's at another woman's place.
I do. I think there's something fishy going on.
Okay. There must be some other thought you've had about this in the past to really think that just because of 2 parking tickets, because he could be really doing anything.
I mean, yeah, but he just, I don't know. I feel like we have been sort of distant recently, and then this happened, and it was just such a weird moment, and now he's being super close.
Okay.
So
We're going to call him.
It doesn't add up.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet till we tell him he's on the air, okay? Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Will?
Yes, this is Will.
Hi, my name is Valerie. I'm calling from the Top Bloom. We're a flower shop here in Glendale and actually offering local residents a promotion today of free roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They are absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
It's free? It doesn't cost anything at all?
I don't need any info or credit card info or cash, anything like that from you. They're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody in your life today. And we just hope that if you like the arrangements, you refer us to friends and family, maybe leave a Yelp review.
Okay, sure, I can do that.
Awesome. Okay, we can start with the name of the person.
Let's send them to Amber.
Amber. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to put on the card?
Just something simple. It's been great catching up. Have a wonderful day.
It's been great catching up. Have a wonderful day. Now I have some romantic cards with some hearts on them. Would you like that?
No, just something plain and simple.
Hey, Will, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Does Amber live in West Hollywood?
I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Jenna, on the line. Does Amber live in West Hollywood?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Then we've established a little bit more evidence here, Jenna. So, Will, what are you doing at Amber's place?
I'm sorry. What's going on? I thought this was about some flower promotion.
Well, what
you
happened?
Said I'm on the radio?
That is correct. You should know your voice is being broadcast. But what happened was Jenna found 2 parking tickets in the same place in West Hollywood. So you were over at Amber's home or apartment. What was going on?
Well, all right. It's not a big deal. Everybody just relax. Amber is a girl I went to college with. We recently reconnected and found out we both lived in L.A., and we just went and had lunch, just to catch up and see how things have been going, and just catching up. That's it.
And what about the second time?
Well, we've gone out and had lunch a couple times to catch up and stuff. It's been many years. So.
And now she's top of mind, and you're sending flowers to her.
Well, not anything bad. Just something to say. Been good to see you again, and I didn't do anything wrong.
And Jenna, how do you feel about that?
I feel like a line has been crossed. You just sent this woman flowers. I've never heard of her before in my life. Like, who is this woman?
Honey, I didn't want to tell you because this is exactly what I thought would happen. I knew that I couldn't just catch up with an old friend because she was a girl, and you would end up making some kind of big deal out of it. And clearly, I was right.
Okay. Well, the fact that you had to hide it, you knew you were doing something wrong.
That's right.
Well, I knew that she would think I was doing something wrong, and no matter how much I wasn't doing something wrong, I knew this was what she would think.
Let me ask you something, Will. Jenna decides to go out with Dominic, who she went to school with, couple lunches, keeps it from you. You find out about it. How would you feel?
Well, I don't think she'd have to keep it from me because I wouldn't overreact and think it was anything more than it was. I knew she was going to do this. And so that's why I felt like I needed to just not say anything about it.
Wow.
So are you cheating?
I would overreact.
Are you cheating on Jenna with Amber?
No, absolutely not. I've never had anything like that with Amber, and I still don't. But we were really good friends a long time ago, and it's just good to catch up with old friends.
Well, Jenna, maybe the 3 of you need to have lunch.
Yeah. So wait, I just want to understand. You're telling me you just went to lunch with her a few times.
Yes.
Have you ever been to her home?
Well, I mean, yeah, I went and picked her up to take her to lunch, so I have been to her home.
And what about afterwards? You drop her off?
Yeah, and dropped her back off. And one time she met me out, and the other time I went and picked her up. And it's no big deal. I know where the line is. No line.
It's strange though, Will. It's strange though, Will, if you met there once that you have a ticket in the same place.
Mm-hmm. And you're lying to your wife.
Yeah, you're lying to me, and you sent this woman flowers. Like, that's a line that has been crossed.
And there's more to it, Jenna. My feeling is there's more to it. Will, I'm going to hang up on you and let your wife connect with you off the air and see what else she needs to find out, okay?
Okay, I didn't do anything wrong.
One other thing. If you were having lunch, she did say that one of the tickets was after dark. One of the parking tickets was time-stamped after 8 o'clock. What time do you like lunch?
I mean, maybe whoever was doing the ticketing must have got that wrong. I mean, there was nothing after
the machine.
Okay. All right. Well, Jenna, I think you have some information to work with here.
Yeah, I think I do.
Good luck, and I wish you guys peace, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Now, was that gaslighting? That was gaslighting, right?
For sure. 100%.
Right? Trying to make her feel like...
Wasn't gaslighting more like when you're putting the blame on her? Like, he wasn't necessarily putting the blame on her.
He was trying to make her feel like she would overreact.
Like her assumptions were...
So I'm not going to tell you because you would have gotten so upset for no reason.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think it is. I mean, we've yet to determine how to really use the term gaslighting.
You're right.
We're that naive.
So off. I know.
I want to go back to the Ryan's Roses, Jenna and Will. So Will got caught picking up an old friend of his, Amber, and taking Amber to lunch, he said a couple of times, but not telling his wife. I mean, there's just nothing okay about that, right?
Nope. No. Lies, 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 lies.
If he would have told her, see, to me, here's what I think. He didn't tell her because I think he has other intentions. Yeah. Even if nothing happened yet, I think he has other intentions with Amber, and that's why he kept it from his wife.
Yeah, and if he didn't, why not bring your wife on the lunch?
And
if he wanted to catch up with an old friend.
And he sent the flowers to Amber, not his wife, Jenna.
That right there is like, bye.
Right? So,
yes.
And he said he picked her up once, they went to lunch, but reconnecting with an old friend is okay as long as you're not hiding something.
Yeah.
Be transparent about it.
Because,
There's
for
no
example,
issues.
you went to go meet all of my friends that are girls in high school, right?
Yes, we did.
If they came out here, then I'd want to go hang out with them and meet up with them. But if I was with somebody, I'd want to bring them with me. Like, I'd want to bring my girlfriend with me.
Absolutely. Yes. Have them all meet.
That'd be more fun. And it'd be so fun to have your significant other hear the stories like you heard about me as a kid.
Yeah. There's no way I would be okay with Michael having lunch with an old female friend and then him not telling me about it. I'd be like...
I agree, because it seems like they're intentionally hiding something.
Exactly.
Yeah, sketchy.
Patty, you look like you have a thought.
No, I was just thinking about gaslighting and what it means. So I was trying to have a clear definition of it in my head. And gaslighting is when someone makes you question your own judgment.
Yep.
Saying, no, you're overreacting. No, that didn't happen that way. No, I didn't turn off the light. It was you who turned it off.
But he said, I didn't want to tell you because I knew you'd overreact. Isn't that a version of that?
Right. That's gaslighting.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Then we've all...
So it makes you question your judgment because you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, maybe I did overreact. Maybe my
maybe
feelings are not,
valid.
Well, Regina's on the line. Regina, you do not think he's cheating?
No. I think that the 2 times that he got his parking ticket, not knowing how many times he went to her house, is love. Like, love wanted the wife to find that. I don't think he's cheating. I think maybe he was beginning, to start kind of a new relationship. Not a whole relationship, but he was, beginning, leaking into cheating. He was starting it.
Well, I think you're right. If he wasn't there yet, his intentions were not pure. And
right, yeah.
And he's hiding something from his net. He's hiding something from his wife, and then he's getting upset with her because he thought she'd get upset with him. Hi.
Right, and the guilty person is always the one who gets mad first.
And case in point, Regina, you have a great day. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I bought my husband something for Valentine's Day, and Amazon is connected to his emails, so I don't want to delete the receipt. I found some very flirty emails back and forth with a woman we know who is also married. How does that work? I don't understand that on Amazon.
If you have an Amazon account, yeah, it'll it sends all the update emails for the shipment to whoever's the head of the account. So in this case, it sounds like it's her husband.
So, hello, Kim in Fullerton.
Hi guys.
How are you?
I've been better. Feeling kind of. I'm really sad right now. Yeah.
So tell us more about what you saw on Amazon.
Yeah, so I bought my husband something for Valentine's Day, and the Amazon is connected to his emails, so he'll get email receipts. And obviously, I wanted it to be a surprise, so I went into his email to delete it, and like right under that email, I just saw these flirty emails back and forth to this woman, Hannah, we know, who is also married. And we actually know this couple really well, and my husband is very close to Scott, the other husband, and I didn't think he knew the wife very well at all, so it really struck me. So I basically just took some screenshots and sent them to, Scott, and Scott was very concerned, and he did some, investigating, looking around, and the only thing he found is this Ring doorbell video of my husband walking to his car in the middle of the afternoon. That's why I wanted to call you guys. Ryan's Roses.
So What were the flirty emails? What was in those?
Yeah, they were, they're just like very familiar. They were like talking about work and being like, well, don't stay up, don't work too hard. Wouldn't want you to lose beauty sleep and stuff like that. And a lot of like ha-has and winky faces back and forth. And I didn't even know they talked beyond when we're all together,
Mm-hmm. So you both want to do the roses, it says, huh? In your email?
Oh, yeah. Scott's in on it. We talked about it, and I said I'd give you guys a call. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How long have you been married?
6 years. Yeah.
6 years. When is the itch, Sissany?
They say 7?
Well, let's see. Hold on 1 second. We'll come back and make the call. 1 second.
Okay.
So we have Kim on the line. She bought her husband something for Valentine's Day, and the Amazon is connected to his emails, right?
Right.
So she says, I went to delete the receipt and found some very flirty emails back and forth with a woman we know who's also married. So the investigation, you found a Ring doorbell video. What did you see in that?
He was getting out of his car and walking to the door, and it was in the middle of the afternoon. And he normally is at work then.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now her husband knows.
Yeah, and he's just as, tweaked out as I am, and rightfully so. I mean, I think all signs point to, not good. Not good for either of us,
Okay. Well, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM, please.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission. You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Miles.
Yes, this is he.
Hi, Miles. I'm calling from the Fullerton, Florida. We're actually promoting our no-contact delivery right now, and we're offering local residents free dozen red roses that you can send to loved ones. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, actually, this works out great. I kind of dropped the ball a little bit on Valentine's Day, so that's perfect.
Fantastic. I just need the person that you want to send them to, and we can put a cute little note on there, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
Oh, cool. Let's do it to my wife, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
K-I-M.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And what would you like to put on the card?
I'd like the card to say, I hope you'll never question how much you mean to me.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet. Very nice. Hello, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that. We have Kim on the line.
Hi.
And Kim, do you want to tell him why you wrote to us?
Oh, yeah. So I was just I was deleting an email on your account so that you didn't see your Amazon gift, and I saw your emails back and forth with Hannah, and this Ring doorbell video that Scott and I found once I talked to him had you there in the afternoon. What is going on?
Listen, babe, I have no idea what you're talking about, and he's
I think
lying
there's
because
video.
was
I think
never
there's
entering
video,
the
though. I think there is video.
Yeah, there's ring video. There's ring video.
No, there's no way that's not me, and there's no way that I'm in that video.
Have you been over there?
Yes, would you?
Well, what about those flirty emails I found with those winky faces and everything with Hannah?
Okay, I want you to understand something. She sent me flirty emails, okay? I was just being polite. I was just being kind as a friend. And by the way, you have no idea what's actually going on over there and how he treats her. You don't know the whole story that's happening right now.
What the hell does that mean? What does that mean?
Kim, all I'm saying is you have no idea what's going on in that house.
Oh, my God.
What is happening there?
I mean, you're sleeping with her, aren't you? That's what's happening, Ryan. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
Babe, I gotta go. Enjoy your flowers.
Miles, are you cheating on your wife? Miles?
Did he just hang up? Oh.
He did it. He hung up, yeah. So, I mean, that would indicate guilt if he just, didn't respond.
Yeah. Right. I mean, whatever's going on, he's keeping it from you, even if he's going over there and,
what does
giving
he
her
mean?
advice.
What does he mean? We don't know what's going on over there.
I don't know. It sounds so sketchy. And just like an excuse, right?
Yeah. Like if there was something going on between her and her husband and he was helping her, he would tell you.
Of course.
He would tell you like, hey, oh my gosh, this is so sad. Like we need to help.
He'd be transparent, of course, yeah.
Right. And also what he wrote on the card.
And do you have the video?
Yeah, Scott has it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I would show the
sorry.
video too, right?
Yeah.
He's
obviously denying that.
Is the note ominous?
The note that he sent on the flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that was super,
Never question
as
how
you
much
said,
you mean to me.
yeah. I mean, why does he have to say that? So defensive. That's such a weird thing to say.
Well, I mean, first of all, he hung up on us, so that's not a good sign at all.
No.
So I think your intuition is probably right on this.
God, it feels horrible.
I'm so sorry.
Why are men like this? Ryan, why are men like this?
Well, not all men are like that. Not all men. Why don't you look at the video with him, see the video together, yeah?
Yeah, when I'm ready.
And then talk about that.
Yeah, I'm glad Scott, I would feel like I was going crazy, but I'm so glad Scott's on the same page with me and is just as upset, So, and it's helpful to get this clarity today with you guys, too.
Well, we are very sorry that it ended that way, but I think there's a lot of guilt there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kim, much love, big hugs, good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, you take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Is that the commercial you did? Did you do Ring? Or was that commercial?
No, it was a different company.
I'm really stumped on this Ryan's Roses. If you missed it, it was a few minutes ago. But just sort of to recap, are you guys, if something is not right or not adding up, I mean, we've done 10,000s of these, right?
Yeah, well, sure. I think 10,000 is an accurate number.
Or 9,007. Actually, Mark keeps track of everything. Mark, how many Ryan's Roses have we done?
I'm going to need some time to do some math on that one. I don't have that readily available.
All right. Well, we'll be here till 11.
Yeah.
So Kim Fullerton reaches out. She found flirty emails between her husband and a married friend of theirs. This is becoming a thing. These married friends flirt with each other.
It's just depend on somebody else. Don't reach out to somebody else's husband for advice on your marriage.
So Kim then, you got to follow this. Kim then sends the emails to the other husband, right?
Right. Which is a bold move.
Right, who is very concerned.
Yeah, aggressive.
And then they found video on the Nest Ring, whatever that doorbell thing
The
is.
Ring,
Of Kim's husband, Miles, at their house, walking from his car in the middle of the day.
Which he's denying. It's like, how can
He
you
says
deny
it wasn't
yourself
me.
in a video?
He shaggied it. He's like,
It wasn't me.
But the videos are pretty clear on those rings, right?
They for sure are.
So then he got defensive. Now, defensive usually, for me at least, as a trained professional, it usually indicates guilt.
Yeah.
So,
and he hung up. So
wait, yeah. And the note, what was the note? Was weird. He said, "I hope to his wife, I hope you'll never question how much you mean to me." I mean, that's guilty too, right?
Yeah.
So the note
and
was
also
weird.
Passive aggressive.
His reaction was weird. The video, he says it wasn't me, and then he hung up. So clearly, I mean, I don't know to what level. But clearly, something is going on there, and it's
and he pulled the you don't know what's going on with her and her husband, like to his wife.
Yeah,
basically
that
saying,
was
like,
weird.
That even hurt more because it feels like they have this emotional connection, and that is to me is sometimes even worse than physically cheating.
Well, how about the fact that they're that they know each other, right? You know, and I keep hearing more and more stories about that.
Well, because I think people are running in tight circles these days. You're not like
well, it doesn't
out
mean
and
you're
about.
hooking up with your
I'm
couple
not even
friends.
making excuses for it. I'm just trying to rationalize why it's maybe happening, and I'm thinking that's probably the case.
Huh. Well, Patty, what do you know about that?
I mean, I don't know, but I agree with Sissany. I imagine people are bored at home and they're
looking
arguing
across
with
the
their
street.
They're arguing with their significant other, and then they text a friend, and then that leads to one thing and another, and then now they're on roses.
And all of a sudden they're on roses. Well, let me see. I've got Beth on the line. Hello, Beth. Are you there?
I'm here, Ryan. How are you? You
I am
staying
great.
safe because you're a national treasure. We need you.
Now, I'm a national treasure. I am a national treasure. Did my mom? Are you listening?
It's your mom disguised.
Now listen.
No, I'm just a big fan. I've been a fan of yours for over a decade. I love you.
Well, I love you, and thank you for listening to us. So you've heard Ryan's Roses before. If you say, you know, I hope you'll never question how much you mean to me. It's just, there's so much to read into that.
He knew it was you guys.
All right. Well, listen,
Yeah,
Beth.
that makes sense.
You're my favorite person today. Thank you for calling.
Oh, thanks, Ryan.
You take care.
You too.
Okay, bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Now, this is Brianne who's on the line. So check this out, okay, and then we'll put her on. Her husband was out of town on business, sent a photo from his room. She saved the picture to her photos, and she noticed the location the photo was taken in was not where he said he was going to be. He said Scottsdale, and he was actually in Las Vegas. And so it pins it, right? It shows you where the geo pin is.
When you take a picture, I guess if you like save it onto your phone, it does.
Well,
does
mine,
do that.
mine somehow does that too. Like I'll search for a photo. If I put in the city, it comes up. But I don't know how it happens like that. It just
You can
starts
turn it
doing
off if you want to. I think it comes standard in the phone.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, all these upgrades make noise. I want to go back to simplicity. I literally just want like text messages, a camera roll. I didn't want email.
We just get like a flip phone.
But the only problem, I would get a flip phone. The only problem is you have to go, to get to C, you have to go A, B, C in the one.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Click, 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 click.
So, Brianne, thank you for coming on with us. So you go on to say that you tested him, right, about Scottsdale? What happened?
Yeah, so my husband was out of town, or he's been out of town for a couple of weeks, and he was, I guess because it's been so long, and he felt like he just like wanted to test out growing a beard. So the whole thing is just he started growing a beard, and he's been sending me pictures like of progress every single day, and it's actually like it's cute and funny. So I kind of thought maybe when he gets back, I'll put together like a collage for him, and then he can like put it up on Instagram or do something funny with. Yeah, so I've been saving every single one, putting them into like a special folder. But when I was looking at it yesterday, something popped up like I don't know how it even happened because like I don't understand how iPhones work or Google or anything. But I clicked it, and all of a sudden it kind of went to a map. Like I swiped up, and it showed the Google Maps, and it showed that the picture was taken. Like it was a hotel, like it was a hotel room, but the picture was taken in Las Vegas, not in Scottsdale, where he said he's been.
And then you started saying, "Hey, how's Scottsdale?" And he was responding like he was still in Scottsdale.
Yeah, so at first I thought maybe it was just a glitch or like maybe it's just a thing. So what I did was I looked up like, okay, what's the weather in Scottsdale? And it looks perfect. So I reached out and I said, like, hey babe, how's it going? How's the weather? I heard it was raining there. And he then said, yeah, it's been pretty rainy and bad, but it's okay.
So we know he's covering something up because he's in Las Vegas, not Scottsdale. Yeah. So what's he covering up is the question. Let's come back, Brianne. We're going to call your husband for Ryan's Roses, okay?
Okay.
This is interesting. I mean, the geotagging or pinning of the phone photos really tells you a lot. So Brianne's husband told her that he was going to be in Scottsdale for work, and it turns out that the photos he's sending to her are coming from Las Vegas when she saves them to her camera roll, and it tags where it's coming from. So I mean, we know going into this that he's lying about his location. So what's the reason, right? I mean, it's hard to believe that he is in Vegas on business all this time and wouldn't tell you that, right? If it's business. So, Brand, what you should do here is just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, we're gonna call. We're gonna call him now, and be very quiet till we can get something out of him here, okay? And see what might be going on. All right, Brianne?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi. Can I speak to Austin, please?
This is Austin.
Hi, Austin. My name is Wendy. I'm calling from Blooms for You. We're actually a new flower shop in the area, and I'm trying to promote my business. So I was wondering, since you're a local resident, if you'd be interested in sending flowers to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
I would love to send flowers. That's such a great idea.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to promote my business. If you like our arrangements, just refer us to friends and family. We can do a dozen red roses if that works for you.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
I'm going to send them to Genevieve.
Genevieve. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Something simple, just, missing you.
Missing you. I'm assuming this is a romantic gesture. So should I, we have like romantic cards that have hearts and stuff on them. Would you prefer that?
Oh, yes, please. Hearts, the whole thing.
Austin, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Brianne, on the line. Who's Genevieve?
What the? Oh my God! What the hell? I'm like shaking right now. Genevieve? I haven't even heard about her in 5 years. This is Brian. Some girl he used to work with, like some girl he used to like do text messages with sometimes. Like literally we had like a thing about her, and he's never said anything about her like in the last 5 years. Like what the hell, Austin?
Austin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
We know you were in Las Vegas. You just sent romantic flowers to Genevieve. Just tell us what's going on.
Nope, I was in Scottsdale with work.
All right, well, then why did you send roses to Genevieve right now? Romantic roses. Explain that.
I think you misheard me.
Austin, you're full of. I know when you're lying. We've been married long enough at this point. When I know when you're lying, you're stuttering.
Yeah,
so like, don't be. You have to just like have to like say it right now. What you've been doing.
Okay, Brie. Let's just. Hey, why don't we get off the radio? Let's talk about this. Everything is fine.
Okay, everything is not fine at this point. Like, you've got to just put it out there because now I'm like, I may never speak to you after this. So this is, oh my God,
I knew it. I had a feeling in my gut. Like, I knew it. So just be honest.
We have to talk. I think we have
So,
to.
Brianne, I think,
talk.
listen, I'm going to let him go, but obviously, you know, he's lying to you. I mean, he can't even say a word. He sent these flowers to another woman, and
The picture geotagged him in Vegas, clearly. So that's it.
We're going to let you guys deal with this off the air, okay?
Okay, thank you, guys.
All right.
I'm so
Good
sorry.
luck.
Oh.
I don't even know that we needed to make that call because we knew he was lying about being in a different city, and he was lying about being in Las Vegas versus Scottsdale, Arizona. I mean,
Right, she
we
had already
didn't
trapped
really
him.
need to make that call. We knew it doesn't matter what he's doing. If he's right, like who cares? If you're doing something else, you're still not telling me the truth. And she even sent him a text message asking him about it when she knew that he was lying. It's time for Ryan's Roses. You know this is a public service. If there's something you can't figure out in your relationship and you're searching for peace of mind, that's what we can hopefully find for you. So I say that because Jolene has written in from Lakewood. Let me bring her up here on the phone. Jolene, good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hanging in there. So your husband was in a fender bender, you say, a few weeks back, right?
Yeah.
And then you were on the phone with the insurance company going through the police report, and they referred to what?
Yeah, it's a little weird. So the car, it's in my name, and they said that there was. Well, they said I was in the car.
But were you in the car?
No.
Okay.
I was not. And I told them that, and I said, no, it was my husband was driving, and they said, oh, sorry, it must not have been you. The police report just says that there was a female in the passenger seat.
So did you ask your husband who that was?
Yeah, because obviously I didn't know that he would have been driving with a woman, and he just said it must be wrong. Which I would believe him, but he just seemed really uncomfortable.
Where was the incident? Where do you know? Was it near a place he would be?
Well, he told me he was working late, and where the accident happened, like it could be, it was pretty near where we live. You know what I mean? There were no red flags there. It's more just that he seemed to get really nervous and uncomfortable when I asked him about it and said, I'll just call back and tell him I wasn't in the car. And
okay, I tell you what, let us get involved. We're going to put you on hold, and we're going to come back, and we're going to call him and see what we can find out next at KISS. Jolene's husband was in a fender bender, and the police reported a female passenger with him. But it wasn't Jolene. So who was with him in the car in this accident?
Yeah.
And she asked him about it, and he said, oh, they must have got the report wrong. Well, I doubt that. So, Jolene, we are going to call him, see what we can find out. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Chris.
This is me.
Hi, Chris. My name is Olivia. I'm calling from Liv's Flowers. We're actually a flower shop that delivers here in the Lakewood area. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing great. I usually don't answer numbers I don't know. This is great. It must be my lucky day.
Yeah, we're offering a chance right now for local residents to promote our business, and we're basically giving you a dozen free roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and you can get them by lunchtime today. Are you there?
Yes, I'm right here. A lot of static.
Yeah, I can barely hear you. Is that something that you would be interested in?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. So I just need the name of the person you'd want to send them to. We can start there.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to send them to Alice.
Alice? Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Oh, maybe just put on the note, I will fix this, and, maybe just a card with, some hearts on it, nothing too crazy,
Great. Yeah, we have, some romantic cards that have hearts on them. And do you want me to sign it love, Chris?
No, just write, like I said, I will fix this. No.
So, hey, Chris,
Okay.
it's are you on a train, Chris?
No. I'm here at my office.
Okay, it's hard to hear you, Chris, but I want to ask you a question. Who is Alice?
Oh, she's my son's swim teacher.
Okay, why are you sending her some sweet flowers, and why are you going to fix? What's that all about?
Oh, I told her flowers.
What is going on with this guy's phone? Tubbs, is it? Have you ever heard of anything like this?
In the beach.
Are you surfing?
Hello?
Is this better?
Chris, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here.
Wait, this is going to go wrong if we can't hear him. Are you on a
Yeah,
bike?
I'm right here.
What are you doing?
I've got all bars. What's that?
It sounds like we're in a dishwasher.
No.
Okay, bro, let me ask you a question. Are you cheating on your wife, Jolene?
Oh, no way. No, she's aces. I'd never cheat on her.
Then why did you send Alice flowers?
Well, I just felt bad. Like I said, I kept her waiting for an hour for the last swim practice thing, and I just felt bad about that. So I just wanted
But
to
why
kind
the
of
hearts?
compensate for that. Well,
Why the
she's
hearts?
sweet. She's really nice.
Chris, one other thing. You had an accident, a fender bender, and in the police report, they reported a female in the passenger seat. Who was that?
No, I think they made a mistake on the police report there.
No, we checked. They didn't. So who was with you?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm really, I really don't feel comfortable talking about this.
So, Chris, who was in the car? I feel terribly uncomfortable myself. So who was in the car with you?
Yeah, it's.
Chris, it sounds like you're seeing another woman. Is that the case? Are you cheating on your wife?
No. I would never cheat on her.
Are you skydiving? What is going on? Is he doing this intentionally?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm at a normal place.
Is he doing
I've
this on
never heard
purpose?
this.
And
I've
neither-
never heard
neither
this on
have
a
I.
call.
Okay, so Chris, here's what we know. Jolene is listening. She's on the line. She thinks you're seeing another woman. There was another woman in the passenger seat of your car, and you just sent flowers to another woman. So my advice to Jolene is to pursue this, that I think you are seeing somebody else or spending time with another woman.
I seriously would never see anybody else. I love my wife.
Chris, I can't hear a word.
Okay, Chris, you just said that Colin was an hour late to swim. You kept her waiting. He never said anything about that. I never heard anything about it. This doesn't make any sense.
Well, I didn't want to say anything because we paid for this the lesson and everything, and I just wanted to kind of just keep going.
So Chris, are you?
But why would he be an hour late? What is going on?
And who's the other woman in the car?
He's hooking up with Alice, the swim instructor. It's so obvious.
No. I would never
I
do
don't
that.
understand. Like, your story doesn't make sense. Like, Colin has never been late for swim. That's not been a thing that I've ever heard of. This doesn't make sense. Why on earth? Why, if you kept his swim instructor waiting, would you be sending her roses and a card? This doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's just what happened. There's nothing to be concerned about it.
Sounds like there is.
Okay, so was she the one in the car?
Yeah.
I think you guys just need to let this one go. Seriously, I really didn't do anything.
All right, Chris, here's the deal. First of all, I don't know what trick you were playing with your phone, but I think that was intentional so that he couldn't hear us.
Yeah.
Your wife has a hunch that you're seeing another woman. You sent roses to Alice, and you had a female in your car when you got into a wreck. So clearly, you're spending time with another woman or women. Jolene, my advice to you is to dig deeper, but I can tell you right now, Chris is not innocent here.
Yeah, I can tell. Like, none of this adds up.
I'm going to let it at that.
I would talk to Alice.
Yeah. I mean, I've got her number. He's stupid if Alice is the one he's seeing because, oh, my God.
Okay, well,
that's probably what I'm going to do.
Good luck with that, and take care, Jolene, okay?
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, what is... Tubbs, explain to me what that was.
It sounded like he was just driving down the road with the window down. Our phones have never done that.
Then it would get quiet for a second. I think it was
sounded
a tactic.
it sounded like he was skydiving, like what you said.
I think he was tandem skydiving, and I think it was a trick so he couldn't hear us and we couldn't hear him.
It literally sounded like he took his phone and like held it outside the window.
Out the window
while
he's driving 55 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So Jolene and Chris are married, and Chris gets caught in an accident with a woman in the passenger seat, and that woman was not his wife. It's in the police report.
Right.
Then you get the guy on the phone to send roses to a woman, and he sends them to Alice, the swim coach.
Uh-huh.
So was Alice in the car with him, or were there two different women?
I think it's Alice this entire time. Plus, let's not forget what he wrote on the card. I will fix this.
Right.
That right there is so telling.
He knows he's
something.
in trouble. Yeah. He knows he's in trouble. And his wife knows that he was with another woman when he had his fender bender. So my hunch is, I mean, if he's not cheating, he's on the verge of it because he's sending roses to another woman and spending time with another woman.
It's a swim instructor, guys. It's all written right there in front of us.
How could he not send the roses to Jolene? Like, that's easy. He's got a wife. Send him to Jolene. So I don't think he's innocent by any means. Amy, you heard that. What was going on with that shady phone? Was that like an app he downloaded so that we couldn't hear him and he couldn't hear us? Like a trick?
I don't know about an app, but that was definitely weird because, you know, we couldn't hear him some of the time, and then it would mysteriously get better.
Yeah, exactly.
Like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It was like back and forth so much. It was so strange. And then the other weird thing is, I don't know, I think there's something strange about dads and swim instructors. Like, I don't know if it's the swimsuit that, like, gets them all, I don't know, whatever. But, like, I know that my husband would always get weird around our kid's swim instructor. And, like, he never cheated or anything, but, like, the way he would check her out, I was, you know, I did call him on it. Yeah.
You called him out on it?
I did, because I just didn't think it was right. And I'm like, okay, what's the deal?
wrong.
Can you not take our kids to swim, or what's going on here, you know?
And did he stop?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he stopped checking her out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I think something's going on for sure. Well, Amy, thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
No problem.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found a letter addressed to my husband, tucked away while cleaning. I originally figured it must be old, maybe an ex, so I left it there, but then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I went back and started examining it more. I am convinced the handwriting matches that of a friend of ours who lives in the neighborhood. No. I mean, that is real detective work.
Come on.
Right? Jessica's on with us now. Jessica?
Yes?
It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Thanks for reaching out to us. I was just commenting about your detective skills, that you think that the handwriting on this letter would match that of a person in your neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, she's given us Christmas cards before and written like thank you notes and birthday cards for the kids. So I know her handwriting pretty well.
And you say that you know your husband will not send flowers to anyone. So you want us to tell him he won a romantic weekend getaway to Palm Springs?
Yes.
You've really thought this through. No strings attached. All you need are their names of the people going. Okay, so tell me what you think he will respond with.
Well, I think he might be confused.
at first. But I'm just wondering, because sometimes he goes away for work. So I'm just wondering if he could possibly use this to go away with her and say that it's just for work. So I'm just wondering if he will take the option and if he'll want to go with her, if he'll put her name down.
And what is her name?
Mallory.
Valerie or Mallory?
Mallory with an M.
Mallory. Okay. All right. Let us organize this. I'm going to put you on hold and we'll come back, okay? So, sis, you think you got that down, right?
Yeah, got it.
We are on with Jessica. We're in the middle of Ryan's Roses. And Jessica has just told us that she found a note tucked away that her husband had. And she thinks it matches the handwriting of a friend of theirs who lives in their neighborhood because they get cards, holiday cards and things like that. I mean, that's some real complex detail to start putting the pieces together.
I could see that. I can recognize my neighbor's handwriting as well from thank you cards and things like that.
Well, I must not have good neighbors because no one's writing thank you cards to me. I haven't gotten a handwritten thank you. Only person
I have the best neighbors ever.
All right, so she wants us to send basically call and say that he's won a romantic weekend to Palm Springs, no strings attached, blah, 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 right?
Cool. Yeah.
All right, so Jessica, we're about to do that. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, so we're going to call him, and the other woman you're concerned about, her name is Mallory.
Yes.
Okay, be very quiet while we try to get to the bottom of this, and then we will tell him he's on the air after we try and get some info.
Okay.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ian.
Yeah, this is Ian.
Hi, Ian. My name is Darcy. I'm calling from Express Destinations. Congratulations. You've been selected for a romantic weekend getaway to Palm Springs. It's a 2-night stay at the Desert Inn plus dinner for 2, and this is absolutely free. We just ask that you leave us a positive Yelp review. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
I'm sorry, who is this again?
My name is Darcy. I'm calling from Express Destinations. We can just start with the name of your guest, and if you want to think about it, we just need the name of your guest, and we can hold your reservation for 24 hours. You can give us a call back to confirm the best dates for you.
I'm a little confused because I didn't actually sign up for anything like this. What company are you with?
Right.
Again?
You may have purchased something online in the last 18 months and opted in to receive promotional offers from companies like ours. We're Express Destinations.
Express? Yeah, I've never even heard of you.
We're fairly new. That's why we're doing this promotion. So we just ask that you would leave us a positive Yelp review if you enjoyed the experience. We can just start with the name of your guest.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm just a little concerned with how you got my name. I mean, I feel like I'm being set up for something here. So, did someone set this up?
I have no recollection of that. We're just calling people to see if they would like this romantic getaway.
Yeah, but I don't even know who you guys are though. I mean, I don't know how you got my name. I didn't sign up for anything, or I didn't pay. I didn't buy anything that would have this. So
you would have online. That's how we get our database. It's pretty fine print, but I understand if this is not something that you're not interested in, we could move on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just feel like someone might have, set me up for this, and I don't. I'm trying to figure out who that.
Ian,
Hello?
Ian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest. We have your wife, Jessica, on the line. So, Jessica, what did you want to say?
Ian, hi. Why would you think you were being set up?
Hi. I mean, I didn't sign up for anything like this, so I don't know what. Someone just called me out of the blue.
Why are you saying you think it might be a setup? What would be the reason that you would need to be set up? Is there any reason that you think this might be a setup?
What? No, I'm just like, I don't understand how my information, like, I'm sorry, I'm maybe a little defensive or kind of confused of what's happening here, because I never signed up for a contest.
Why did you say set up?
Why not? I never signed up for it. I didn't set any of this up, so I don't know why I would be.
Who would be trying to set you up? Like, what reason would you have to be set up?
I don't know. That's why I don't understand.
Let me just jump in here for a second, Ian. We're calling you. Jessica has shared some information with us, and she thinks she has found a note that you have stashed away from Mallory, a friend of yours. Can you explain this note to her?
No.
Well, can you explain, Jessica, to Ian what you found?
I found a note from Mallory to you, and it was talking about what a great time you have had and how much she likes you and how wonderful the times you've been spending together are and how she values them. So I'm really confused on why she would write that to you. Some of it kind of went into detail, so I'm kind of I feel bad that I found it, but I wasn't snooping. I wasn't looking for anything. I just kind of found it I was cleaning, and I'm wondering why she would be writing that to you. Is there something going on with her?
I don't even know what is. I feel like I'm being like set up here in some weird joke or something. I don't know what is happening.
It's not a joke. I found this note. I just want to know why she would write this to you. It was addressed to you. It was from her. It's her handwriting.
I don't even know. I'm not even aware of a note being like written to me that way. So
you're saying the note doesn't exist?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't know what this note is. I would have to see it.
All right. So listen, Jessica, I mean, when you guys are in the same place, why don't you show him this letter? But Ian, she is concerned that something's going on with the woman named Mallory. So is there anything you want to tell her now?
No, I mean, Mallory is one of our friends. Like, I don't know why would I have a note from her.
Okay. Well, Jessica, I don't know if we can do much more, but show him the note and see how he responds.
Okay. I mean, I know I found what I found.
All right. Well, good luck to you both. Thank you very much. So, we're going in circles there. I don't know.
I mean, it could just be from an ex-girlfriend that he just doesn't remember keeping. Guys do that all the time.
Believe that he really doesn't remember a letter?
I kind of do believe him. I do believe him.
All right. We are here. We do this thing. It's a little thing called Ryan's Roses. And we just had a very difficult one for me to figure out. Ian and Jessica found a note from a woman in Ian's stashed away spot, wherever it was. And the note was a romantic note. And so she thought that, I don't think this is an ex-girlfriend. This looks like the neighbor's writing. The name of the woman is Mallory, and somebody that they know well. He, however, had no emotion or reaction from the get-go. Now, we didn't offer him roses. We offered him a romantic weekend getaway to Palm Springs per her request. But from the moment you started with your whatever made-up vacation company.
Yeah, Express Destinations.
Express Destinations with the fine print. I love that part. That was well done.
Thanks.
You may not have seen the rules. It's very fine print. But from the moment he got on the phone, he was skeptical. So I can't tell if that's out of guilt or he's just like a skeptical guy.
And maybe that he's a skeptical guy because she said we can't do the roses on him because he won't send roses. So
that just may be his demeanor, his MO.
Yeah.
Tony, did you have a take? Because I really don't know. I just didn't get enough emotion from him.
No, I didn't believe him for a second. First of all, I feel like letters like that. Like, I could tell you every letter I have in my apartment from any man in my life.
Again, I think that's apples and oranges.
Yeah. Guys don't.
Guys, I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to generalize, But what you probably recall and what I probably recall would be an apple and an orange.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't trust
true.
him.
All right. Well, we've settled this. You want to, Patty, anything to add?
No, I think he's hiding something. He knows that letter.
All right.
It's not
She's
like
gonna
he's
show
getting
him the letter.
thousands of letters.
She's going to show him the letter. I mean, I think she'll be able to tell by his reaction in person when she shows him the letter. And how about Mallory? What if it is Mallory? How about Mallory sending a letter and they're neighbors and they hang out together? Where's that go?
Gross.
Sketch.
Friends, you're on KISS. Thank you for listening to us. Dear Ryan and Sissany, it is our Ryan's Roses email. We got some new stuff at home that we desperately needed, a new laptop and a new iPad, Amanda in La Puente says. When I was setting it all up, I logged into the cloud, and the iPad started importing his stuff. And I happened to see that he's been FaceTiming someone named S in the middle of the night. So let me get Amanda. Amanda, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So I'm just trying to understand the tech of this, and feel free anybody chime in. So you're seeing on his recent calls this name S, like his call log?
Yeah, so when you look at like missed calls or outgoing calls, you can see the name, and so I just saw this S popping up in random places, and it was always at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, when I'm definitely asleep, and there was just every couple of days, not every day, but every couple of days, there was just this S, and I didn't know who it was.
And you live together?
We do.
I have to tell you, I don't know if this happened to anybody else. Sometimes on my recent calls, it shows people that says I've called. I've not called.
That's a weird glitch. I've heard of it happening to some people. Yeah.
Like, I'll look at my phone list. I have not called that person, and it says outgoing call. Or incoming, too. I see calls that like are missed calls. I'm like, that person did not call me. You ever see that, Patty? You've seen that?
I have, yeah, and it's so random. It happened to me a few times, like a few months ago.
It was so weird. So, I mean, maybe it could be a glitch in software.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I've had missed calls happen where, it'll say missed call and my phone never rang, but there were outgoing calls too. So that's the outgoing ones are the ones that really bother me because I don't know who it is and I don't know why he would be calling someone at 2 in the morning.
Okay, let us come back. Let's see what we can do with Roses next. Kids. Amanda's on the line. So she found... this is a tech thing. She found in the cloud some outgoing, ingoing calls to somebody named S in the middle of the night via FaceTime, and she thinks her husband's waking up in the middle of the night and FaceTime with somebody named S. Now, you don't know if it's a male or a female, right?
I have no idea.
So all you know is that you're seeing some sort of exchange in missed or recent calls with a person named S, and the time is in the middle of the night when you're sleeping.
And why save somebody's contact info as just S? That already seems sketch.
Yeah, like he doesn't have a habit of giving people nicknames in his phone or anything. People are always just saved as first name, last name, except for this S person.
Now, Tanya, don't you do like Miami and then all the list of names, or Vegas and then all the list of names?
Yeah,
like Dale Vegas,
sketchy.
right?
Yeah.
Brandon Miami.
Yes.
Chris Montana.
I wouldn't go to city like that, but it'd be like Jim Laurel Hardware.
Right. It was the same thing. Okay, we're going to call your husband. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KISS FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on KISS FM.
We're going to do that now. I'll be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah.
Hi, Greg.
Sorry, who's calling?
My name is Teresa. I'm actually the owner of Terry's Garden. We're a flower shop delivers to residents here in the La Puente area. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Great. So I'm calling to promote my business, and I'm doing a promotion right now for local residents to send a free dozen red roses to anybody that they'd like. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Like how local do they have to be?
The LA area. Why?
Yeah. Okay. I think I've got somebody that might like them. I'm not a flower person. But her name is Sienna.
Sienna? Okay. Great. We can put a little note on there.
I mean, maybe just say, 2S from G. Just something casual.
2S from G. Okay. I have some romantic cards. Would you like me to add that as a little extra?
Is it extra?
No, this is all free to you anyways. There's just little extra hearts and things like that.
Oh, got it. And I don't need to leave a return address or anything.
No. We can get these out by lunchtime today. I don't need cash or credit card info, anything like that from you. We just hope that if you like our arrangements, you refer us to friends and family, and that's how we're spreading the word about our business.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds fine. The romantic card's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Greg,
Fantastic.
It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Amanda, on the line. Can you explain to her what's going on with you and Sienna? She just heard everything.
Hey, Amanda. Wow. Okay. Babe. So I. I've been talking to somebody.
Yeah.
She knows that.
But that's it. We've just been talking.
Greg, just so you're clear, Amanda just heard, as we all did, you say 2S from G and a romantic card. So there's not just that's it. You're not just talking to somebody. Clearly, you're teeing up romance. Yeah?
Greg, I know you've been FaceTiming someone in the middle of the night because when I was setting up our new iPad, all of your call history came in when it got connected to the cloud, and I saw all your outgoing calls and missed calls, and it's just to S, and then you just why have you been doing that?
We met on Instagram. We started talking and have been having conversations for the past few months, and
with what intent, Greg? With what intent?
Honestly, boredom. I'm bored, and it's not anything serious. I love my wife, and I would never leave her. And babe, that's the one thing I would say. I'm not going to leave you. I have no plan to meet this girl. She's not even in the area. Not with you. No, not with you.
Bored.
Just the same day in and day out. I mean, we're stuck in this thing, and it's just I just feel trapped.
And you didn't think that was something you should talk to me about?
You didn't think to talk to me about seeing my FaceTime chat and went to Ryan Seacrest? It sounds to me like we've got some talking to do. Talk to me. And you're right. I should have talked to you. I should have been more upfront, and I'm sorry. But I'm being upfront now, and I want to really stress that I'm not leaving you. This has nothing to do. I have no plans. Let's talk about this. Let's work this out. Let's actually have a conversation.
You promise? You promise you're not leaving me?
I promise you. Yes, I promise you. I'm not leaving you.
Also, a few more questions about how he met S and where he was planning to go with this. Because, Greg, it sounds to me your boredom was going in a direction where you were going to be tempted to cheat on your wife. You're waking up at 2 in the morning, hiding these calls from your wife. That's not good.
Look, she is dating someone as well, and they're not married, obviously. Yes, Sienna.
But you're not dating someone. You're married to Amanda.
I know that I am. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, I know I am married to Amanda. But
it seems like you need to be reminded based on the premise of this call.
Wow.
And you are
fair enough.
All right. Well, listen, Greg, we're going to let you go. And Amanda, you as well. good luck to you. I hope you guys find peace and happiness with whatever it is you decide to do. I'm more than Amanda's saying is worried about him leaving her. Forget that for a second. What's he not communicating about the boredom about, right?
She needs to have more confidence in herself.
So just the snapshot, just to go back to this Ryan's Roses. The snapshot is Greg married to Amanda. Greg sneaks off in the middle of the night to talk to Sienna on FaceTime, who we met on Instagram. And then he says, babe, I was just bored. I didn't tell you. I'm not leaving you. And then she says, oh, I'm so happy to hear you're not leaving me, basically. And I think she needs to consider who she's married to. I mean, the guy didn't communicate boredom. Boredom's fine. I mean, boredom happens. But you got to say, hey, look, I'm bored. Or I need us to talk about this. Or it's going to go, it's bad.
You're bored, do a puzzle.
No, I think I don't know what kind of bored he was, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So anyway, he decides to meet this girl on Instagram named Sienna, the name I love. It's on my list.
Yeah.
Of favorite names.
It's a nice name.
But don't steal it, Tanya.
Hands off.
Maybe I should mention the list of if I have kids' names. I have that list in my phone.
I know.
And Tubbs, don't iCloud my list. You can take it from me.
Don't iCloud.
I know how crafty you can be. You see
tell
Tubbs
us
just
all your names.
logging into my cloud, stealing my potential baby names with his girlfriend.
I mean, Tubbs has all your info. What if you meet a girl named Sienna and fall in love with her and then what?
It could happen.
Yeah.
Then what?
You can't name your daughter Sienna?
No, I can't. Can I? Or can I? No, I can't.
Maybe you could.
I don't know. I mean, there's all such hypothetical questions.
You totally could. Then you could call her Cece for short.
But it's spelled with an S.
See,
that's S-I-S-I.
Yeah.
That's his mom's name as a grandma, isn't it?
But that's C-C with a C.
Yeah.
I mean, guys,
we're going down a path here.
This is a path. Let's go back to this couple. So anyway, he says, I'm bored. So he starts talking on FaceTime to this other woman. He sends the flowers to her. I think the guy was plotting to cheat.
He totally was. If Michael met some slore on Instagram and then started FaceTiming with her, then it would be game
Tubbs,
over.
you can take that one. I'm not going to use that name.
Yeah. First of all, she's not a slore just because Michael's talking to her.
She knows he's married, so she does. She is.
She doesn't know.
Does she
might
know?
not know.
Does
It's all
does
over.
Sienna know?
It's public knowledge.
Look, hold on. We're talking about Greg and Amanda. Are you talking about you and Michael now? I got a kid and a wife named Sienna right now. There's a lot of things going on over here.
I'm just saying Sienna, the woman in the roses, might not know that this man is married, so she might not be a slore. She might.
No,
just
she
be
is a slore because he said she was also dating somebody else, and she is talking to some other dude that by definition makes her a slore.
Sissany has planted her slore flag.
I'm
you say her
planting it
slag.
because we don't know. We don't know.
He said it.
All right, look, guys. Clearly, they struck a chord with somebody here. And I think we know who that is.
Well, I just don't think we should be calling other women slores that we don't know.
Oh, whatever.
Well, what would you call her then, Tanya?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dating this guy and dating somebody else. She's dating.
cheater.
She's a woman in the
She's
wild.
a cheater.
No,
She's a slore.
She's not committed to either one of them.
Look, you guys have different views. That's why this show exists.
Uh-huh.
I am not touching this with my Yeti thermos. By the way, when did Yeti become the most popular brand of every thermos and cooler in the world?
I would say in the last couple years, but yeah, it's up there.
It's up there. Everything is a Yeti, Yeti, Yeti. I got two Yetis sitting over here between me and Tubbs.
Have you a Yeti cooler? That's a game changer right there.
Yeah, because it used to be the Igloo or the Playmate cooler.
No, right
Remember
now,
my parents had the Playmate cooler, right?
Yes.
The red and white top one. Press the button and the hood opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Selena, we have digressed down multiple paths here. The same thing has happened to you. Your boyfriend was addicted to what?
Hi, Ryan. Yeah, my boyfriend was addicted to chatting. Same thing. And I am a heavy sleeper, so I could sleep till noon. And I thought he was a heavy sleeper, too, that he was sleeping right next to me. The whole time he's, chatting with all these girls on Instagram. And it was, it makes you feel so vulnerable because he's doing it right next to you. I really do feel for Amanda. I do feel for her because I know how painful it is. And I honestly, especially when she says, please do promise not to leave me. It just breaks my heart to hear that.
So,
so much insecurity there.
Did you break up with him when you found out?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
good.
did. And I mean, it's just, it was very painful. Especially, like I said, you're sleeping. You're not
You're
sleeping
right
with this
there.
guy.
Yeah.
You're right there. Mm-hmm.
Well, Selena, I'm glad that it's so interesting that he was doing that. I'm glad that you got away from him, but I'm also a little bit jealous you can sleep that well.
I know a lot of people are.
Right?
It's,
Like that is a
it's really
great
nice.
trait. It's like I know people that can fall right to sleep, sitting up and sleep for hours. And I mean, I can't not say it doesn't frustrate me, right?
Yeah, no, that's me. I could sleep for hours and deep.
lucky.
I mean, the world could crumble. So I'm sorry, Ryan.
No, it's okay. I'm not taking it personally. I'm just saying, like, I'm jealous. Anyway, Selena, we love you for listening. Thanks for calling.
All right, thanks.
This is where Ryan's Roses happens, and we're doing it right now. Dear Ryan and Sissany, so she was going through her credit card statements because she had a tax appointment and noticed a charge for flowers from last fall. Never got the flowers. Now, I too have gone through my credit card statement, my own, and thought, wait a minute, what is that? I don't remember buying that.
Sometimes they have different names of companies. Like you did buy it, but their corporate name is this, and that's what shows up on your statement.
I've called, American Express sometimes and said, well, what? This doesn't add up. Then they tell you, oh, then that's the corporate name of the thing, the deal.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. And then I look at my statement and say, oh, why did I buy all that? I know. When you see it all,
mine's like parking meters. Parking meters. Do you know how much money I spend in parking meters?
and when you see it all added up, like when it's all added up, it's like, oh. In a day-to-day moment, it doesn't seem like so, but when it's compressed into a statement,
Yeah.
So Ashley saw this charge. Ashley, good morning. Thanks for coming on. Let's get down to it. You saw a lot of gas stations in random cities on there. You just saw strange charges. What do you make of it? Have you asked your husband about any of these charges?
Yeah, I mean, I was going through our credit card statements because we had, our tax appointments coming up, and I noticed a charge for flowers from last fall.
Right.
And the problem is I never got flowers. So I asked him about it, and he said he had bought me flowers because I look like he said I looked like I could use a pick-me-up that day. But when he got home, we got into a fight, so he canceled the order. I said, well, I don't see a refund here. And he was like, really? Okay, I'll call them. So I kept looking through the statements, and then I saw a lot of gas stations in random cities that are not between our home and his office. So I honestly thought, okay, I don't know, because he's just been telling me that he just goes to work and he comes home because of the pandemic. But here's the thing. I just want to know who he sends the flowers to. And if he sends them to me, just hang up. I don't want to have a problem. I'll just take care of the flowers.
So, to me, it sounds plausible that he ordered flowers and maybe decided to cancel them. I mean, that is plausible. And that the company didn't do the refund, because I've had that happen before too. Not the same situation, but they forgot to credit the card. So that's plausible. Gas stations in different cities confuses me, because you thought he was just going from home to work this past year, especially during the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and we will call him. We're going to offer him some roses, some flowers, and see what we can find out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We are in the moment where we're making the call right now. Ashley's husband, she thinks that something may be going on. We don't know why. We don't have a lot of detail. But there was a charge for flowers. Hey, Tubbs, I spilled my hibiscus on me. Can you grab me a paper towel? Thanks. There was a charge. Sorry, Tanya. There's a lot going on. I got buttons. I got things. So there was a charge.
I'm not allowed to have water.
What?
Tubbs told me I can't have water around my equipment.
Well, you're in your house. You're in your own apartment. Have water whenever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
Tubbs can't tell you what you can have in your own apartment. Tubbs, lay off. Anyway, so there was a charge for flowers. The flowers never came. He said, we got into a fight that day. I canceled them, but they didn't credit the card. Okay, fine. Now there's these charges of gas stations sort of all over the place when he was just going to work and coming home, so she thought. But a lot of charges. So where was he getting gas and why off the beaten path?
Right. And why does he need so much gas?
So, Ashley, I need you to say, Ryan, my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, so you have, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
No, we're going to do it. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and then we'll see what we can find out in the meantime, okay?
Okay, great.
Here we go. Sisney, you're on.
Hello?
Hi, is this Scott?
Yeah.
Hi, Scott. My name is Holly. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're actually offering local residents right now a promotion of free roses. It's a dozen that you could send to anybody that you'd like today. We're just trying to promote our business, and hopefully you refer us to friends and family. Is that something that you'd be interested
in? Caught me off guard here. Run that by me again. You're offering me free flowers for what?
It's a dozen free roses. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements.
So then you take my credit card information and you go do whatever you.
I don't need your credit card info. I don't need your credit card info. I don't need
like
cash.
Social security number or something.
No. I don't.
To me, okay.
No, I don't need any of that.
Sorry, I'm not like exactly comfortable with this. Sorry.
We just need the name of the person you would want to send the roses to, and they can receive them by
I'm
lunchtime
not giving
today.
you like a name of someone. Wait a minute. Are you like a cop or something?
A cop?
What is going on?
No, my name is Holly,
Hello?
and I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're a flower shop.
And then I'm supposed to hand over everything, and then you're gonna.
I don't need everything. It was just a promotion, and we were just hoping that you could send roses to somebody in your life. If you had a name of somebody, we can start there, and we'd put a note. They'd get them today by lunchtime. They are free. I don't need anything from you. Nothing.
I'm sorry. I might be wrong on this or something, but
Scott, let me interrupt.
Let
me interrupt. Scott, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Ashley, on the line. Let me tell you why we're here. She had said that she found some strange charges on your credit card statement. One was for flowers, never came. The other for gas stations that are off your route to and from work. Can you explain those gas station charges to Ashley? She's listening right now. Go ahead.
Hi. Hey, Scott.
What's going on?
You charged gas on your credit card at stations that were not near your home to work route. Can you explain those charges to Ashley, your wife?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
A little bit. I was first being told free flowers, and now I'm on a radio station, and you want to hear about charges on my. Honey, what are you doing?
Because you said you got me flowers, but then you never gave them to me, and there was no refund. And then I explained the flowers, hon. Why are you getting? You went because there was no. Because then I started looking at your credit card statements because I'm trying to put our taxes together, and I see all these random charges for gas stations, like in towns I've never heard of. So it just seems like. I'm skeptical. I'm starting to feel suspicious. You're gone all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes I just go for a drive. Okay. I need a little time to myself, and I kind of feel like I haven't been alone in a year. So I wasn't like advertising like, hey, honey, I need to go on a drive to be away from everything. 'Cause then that would spark a conversation that isn't productive. So
Well, why don't you just tell me that? I mean, I would understand, but the fact that you're hiding it is that's the straight. I mean, I thought we told each other everything. I tell you everything. You know, why?
It's a drive. It's a drive. I didn't know that was like under the umbrella of transparency here. It's just a drive. So I would get gas, and it's not on the way to anything. So that's what you're looking at on those statements.
I mean, I guess because you've sort of been making it sound like you've been working more, and I just don't know why you wouldn't just be honest. I would just, if anything, I would help you. I would sign you up for some sort of boot camp or class or something. I mean, you have to talk to
I don't want to be around a class. I don't want to be around anybody. So I put myself in my car, I drive down the highway, and then I drive back. And
Scott,
I burn up a little gas doing it.
Okay, Scott, Ashley, Scott, are you cheating on your wife?
Are you seriously asking me that on the radio? Am I cheating on my wife?
Well, your wife wrote into me concerned that maybe you're seeing another woman, and that's what these curious charges are all about. Could you just clear the air with her?
Wife and I.
Well, I mean, it was until she wrote to us. She wrote to us.
What do you mean it's between your? It's a yes or no question. Why weren't you answering the question?
So just yes or no, Scott.
For the radio's sake, I kind of wish I was cheating on my wife because it'd be better for your ratings or whatever, but I'm not cheating on her. So I'm real sorry, everybody.
No, your wife just reached out. You know, apparently.
Yeah, your wife's the one that reached out to
us.
us.
Oh, yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great people. Thanks for helping my wife. Sure you just wanted to help, and you're not doing it.
Scott, I think you just need to calm down.
Well, Scott, it's our pleasure.
If you're not doing anything wrong, then we didn't ruin anything, Scott.
I'm being frickin' pimped out on a radio show. I need to calm down.
No,
why do you think I go for drives, huh?
So anyway, Scott, you are.
I'll calm down on a drive, and then I'll go get gas somewhere, and then I'll get set up, and you'll think I'm a drug dealer now.
Wow. Well, you said thank you, and I just want to say you're welcome. That's no problem at all. So we appreciate your thanking us.
You're free to go.
Take good care, Scott. Good luck,
Oh,
Ashley. That's the best we can do for you. Okay.
I'm going to take real good care. You take care too.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate
Sorry,
it.
guys. Thanks, guys.
No
Thank
problem,
you, guys.
Ashley. It's our pleasure to try and help. You take care of yourself. Bye bye. Scott. Now, what do I think of him? You're probably wondering.
Well, I don't think you need to tell us what you think of him.
I don't know if he's cheating, but I think he's confrontational.
I think he's up to something. I think it may be illegal. The fact that he went straight to a cop.
Yeah, he's very bitter. He's very
fishy.
He's very easily agitated.
Because he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing, and we caught him. We don't know what it is, but
or he's just annoyed. I don't know, but let me throw this one on. We're gonna go back to Ryan's Roses for a second. Just the simple snapshot. I'm curious to hear you on this. Ashley sees charges for flowers and gas stations that don't make any sense, so she thinks that her husband maybe sent flowers to somebody else and is going to other places and seeing maybe someone else. So she writes in and she says, could you find out? So we get him on the line. Now, Scott gets on the line. He's very aggravated from the get-go. He thinks Sisney's a cop. He doesn't want to he don't want to do anything. He's very agitated. He's
agitated about his information specifically. He's just like, now you want all my information? And I was like, I never said I want your information.
Well, which, by the way, I mean, look, when you're blindsided, and you're having a rough day, you're busy, you can understand why one might be short with you. But then he got really upset after we told him he was on the air and that his wife was on the phone because apparently it was none of our business, which it is not. But I did not write to Ashley. She wrote to us. So we tried to do the best we could. Now, he did not send the flowers to anybody. He says he's not cheating. If you did hear that, and you did, Sisney, do you believe him?
No.
Okay.
I think he was way too aggravated and way too defensive and just mean and on edge, like he's hiding something.
Okay.
And so I think he's cheating.
So let's take it beyond that. He's cheating, he's not cheating. The word mean. He was mean to his wife. Certainly he was mean to us, but I could kind of understand that. But he was mean. Do you want to be with someone that's mean? Like, however they got to that place of mean, do you want to be with someone? Do you stay with do you stay with someone? I know you may look, this is gonna be controversial, don't get upset with me. I know you make a commitment, you should work through it, right? I know my parents would say the same. But do you really want to spend the rest of your life with someone that treats you badly, treats you disrespectfully, is mean to you?
No. And hopefully you see those red flags before you walk down the aisle, but
it's toxic.
Some people don't. It's so toxic. And to be mean to a stranger like that, I don't want to be with anybody that's that mean to anybody on the phone or a server at a restaurant. That's so.
Well, that's one of the indicators early on in a relationship. Are people nice to people they don't know?
Mm-hmm.
But to be with, I know you commit, you get married, and Sisney, you take the vow. But if Michael started speaking to you like that or treating you mean, you kind of say, look, I get what I committed to, but this is toxic.
Yeah. And hopefully, like I said, you catch that early on. We were together for 5 years before we got married.
But he doesn't have a mean bone in his body, that guy, Michael.
It's impossible.
Right?
Yeah.
Jennifer, good morning. So what did you hear in that Ryan's Roses call?
I heard that there's something shady going on.
Yeah.
And one thing that really hit home for me is when she said, "I tell you everything, and I don't keep any secrets from you." And he's not communicating to her like, "Oh, I need some time alone, so I'm going to take these drives." He's just taking them. It's like he has a secret. He's hiding something, and who knows what else he's hiding. I feel like a lot of times in my relationships, I've been open. I don't have any secrets. I'm an open book, and there's always something that they've got that they're kind of keeping from me. And I think relationships should be open and honest. If you need to go be away for a little bit, like go be away, go be away for a little bit.
Right. Just tell me what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 And also,
that's all. That's good.
Sorry.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. I feel like she lost her train of thought there. I don't want to.
I mean,
I don't want any pressure on her. I mean, we're good. You don't have to do anything else.
It's gotta be nerve wracking. She's like, I had my PowerPoint ready.
Yeah, she's like, I had my notes and I forgot what I was going to say.
When somebody calls the radio station, and then you're put on hold, and you're like, okay. Like, it has to be so nerve wracking.
It's the worst.
When what?
Yeah. When you lose your train of thought, like you literally go completely blank.
I know.
It does happen.
It's
and
so
then
bad.
And then it goes like, where have you seen my train go by? Where's my train? Then all of a sudden, like randomly, you retrace your steps and maybe it'll come back to you, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, we can all relate, Jennifer. Don't worry. It's time. If you tune in for Ryan's Roses, let's go. Paige reaches out to us in Simi Valley, and she says via email, my husband had a charge for an airline ticket on his credit card. Looks like what would amount to 2 tickets. We're not traveling, and when he travels for work, his company buys the tickets. So let me bring Paige in. Paige, good morning. Thank you for writing to us.
Hi.
What do you think? What is your fear? What do you think is going on with this plane charge?
I mean, I'm just freaking out that my mind might be getting the best of me, but, things have not really been good lately between us with the quarantine, and we have a new baby, and we just haven't been getting along, and I'm just afraid he's cheating on me, or he's going to cheat on me, or, I don't know, like he's going to take someone on this trip because...
So this is advance work. This has not happened yet. You don't know that he's gone anywhere yet.
I don't know. And, I asked him if he had any travel coming up, and he said he's not sure. He might have a trip. So I tried to sort of dance around it and ask him, and didn't get an answer that I...
What happens when he travels for work? He travels for work, you say?
Yeah, he travels for work, but it's never on our charge, on our credit card bill. It's odd if it is. They pay for it, so it's usually on a different card.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We're going to call him for Ryan's Roses. Sisney's standing by. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Hang tight. We're making the call now. We just met her. We're making the call now to her husband for Ryan's Roses. So she's fearful there's a charge, an airline ticket charge on his credit card, and it looks like it's the purchase of a trip in the future for 2. Now, what if it's a surprise page, Valentine's Day or something like that?
I've already ruined my Valentine's Day with my husband because of me digging around. So could
Any
it be that?
chance it could be that?
I mean, that would be amazing.
Are you sure you want us to call him?
Everything. His money's been really tight. I was on maternity leave, and then I got laid off because of COVID, and he's been struggling with his job. So I don't think he would go all out and spend that kind of money on a trip, and then we have to get someone to take care of the baby. I don't know.
Okay. Let's call him now. Good luck to you. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. We're going to offer him some roses and see what we can find out. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Here we go. Be very quiet and good luck, okay?
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Aaron.
Yeah, this is Aaron. Who's this?
Hi, Aaron. My name is Veronica. I'm calling from the Simi Valley Florist. We're actually a flower shop looking to promote our business, so we're offering local residents the chance to send free roses. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
You know what? I'm going to pass.
Are you sure? They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash or credit card info or anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We can start just with the name of the person you'd want to send the roses to. If there's someone in your life, a wife, a sister, a mom.
I understand and I really appreciate it. I don't think I can afford to get scammed right now. And no offense.
No. There's no money. There's no money.
I understand. I appreciate it. I know that you are probably legit and real. It's just something for me. I can't have that on my mind right now, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the offer.
Aaron, before you hang up, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Paige, on the line, Aaron. Thank you for staying on for us for just a second. I understand that you want to refuse what you think could be a scam. But the reason we're calling to just be direct is Paige has shared with us some information about your relationship. Do you mind if I share it with you?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So
Sure.
Aaron, has told us that she has seen a charge on your credit card, an airfare charge for 2 different tickets, 2 people for an upcoming trip. And her worry is that you're taking someone on a trip somewhere. And she can hear you. Can you answer that?
What? Hold on, Paige?
Hi.
What is going on?
I asked you, I saw the charge on the bill, and when I asked you if you have an upcoming trip, and you said, you weren't sure, so.
No, okay, hold on. That, I know the charge you're talking about. I understand. I know what you're saying. That was a deal that I saw that was for 2 people that was refundable. So I know money's tight right now, and that's why I was like, I didn't want to tell you unless I knew we could go. But this was for us. This was something that I wanted to do for you and I wanted to take you, but I didn't know when we could go because of COVID and everything. That's why I just didn't tell you. But it's there, and I have it, and we can use it anytime. That's why I got it for you. This is not. Oh my God! This is not about anyone else.
Oh my God! I'm running on empty, and we've been fighting so much, and the baby, and oh my God!
Look, no, please don't worry. That's the last thing I want you to do is worry. Okay, this is not about anyone else. This is look. We had a baby, and then a pandemic happens. Okay, I've talked to my mom. She will look after Charlie, and whenever we can, whenever this wraps up, this is for us. Okay, this is for me and you, our time, because it's been hard. It's been hard, and I thought you deserve it.
Oh my God! Okay, awesome.
Please don't cry. Please don't cry.
Oh my God! Okay.
Paige, this is the best news maybe that you could hear, considering where your head was going with all of it. Aaron, thank you for staying on and explaining all of this. Even the good news is awkward. Thank you, guys. Good luck with your relationship, and congrats on your baby, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, I want to go back to Ryan's Roses. We had good news, but it fell into an awkward place. And I think that we could revise our Ryan's Roses scheduling a little bit so that we don't have to do that. And I'll tell you a little bit more. But it has to do with Valentine's Day, right? Because this is me. This is exactly what happened to you in a way.
Yes.
Hang on. So we just had a Ryan's Roses. I actually think, and I don't know, Mark, how many years, days, months, weeks have I been on this show?
We are just a few weeks short of our 17th anniversary.
Whoa, look at that.
What? 17 years?
Later this month, we hit 17 years.
So I'll be in my 18th year this year?
That's right.
Wow.
That's like all schooling, elementary, junior high, and high school.
That's like a baby was 0 to college.
Yeah, to adulthood.
That's frightening.
That's awesome.
I apologize to a generation or 2. No, but here was my thought then. I'm just dawning on me. We should not do Ryan's Roses calls 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. Should be a blackout because we're ruining people's surprises. Like that
See,
was
yeah,
that was
that's not bad.
textbook surprise, and we've done this with Christmas too. Remember, holiday
we
gifts,
sure have.
second jobs.
Yep.
Ryan's Roses. Just a little housekeeping here. Paige and Aaron are married. They're in a pandemic. They had a baby. She sees a ticket for 2 airfare on his credit card. She thinks, oh, he's sneaking around. He's going somewhere. Well, it turns out we're just days before Valentine's Day, and that was a surprise for Valentine's Day. So my thought is we really should have a Ryan's Roses blackout February 1st to 14th.
I'm okay with that. I mean, just in case we do ruin somebody else's plans for Valentine's
Certainly in an
Day.
email that says, hey, I don't know, but I see a ticket for 2 in the future. I mean, that we should have been at least clever enough to realize this is highly risky. It's a surprise.
We did realize that, and we asked her, do you still want us to make the phone call? We did.
But we should be more
totally
disciplined.
thought that.
We should be more disciplined. I mean, she was already on the line, right? She's already here. And since this is exactly what, in a way, happened to you with Michael.
Yeah, I ruined our surprise.
Because why? Because you were inquisitive, curious.
Because I'm just too much of a planner. So I was just like, we need to book something. We should go. We should book an Airbnb and get away for the weekend. And
But you know,
like,
you may
this is
find
what I
this
did.
hard to believe. I have been in relationships during this time, and I have tried to create an environment where these 2 weeks you don't ask too many questions.
Yeah.
You don't ask about too many. Just say, you know what you say? Are you available? What day is Valentine's Day? What day of the week?
Sunday.
It's on a Sunday this year.
All right, so fine. Let's back it up to the 13th. Are you available from 10 a.m. the 13th until 7 p.m. on the 14th? You are? Great. Could you just block that out? That's it. That's all you got to say.
See,
That's it.
that's good.
Because it's just too risky. Like, Tubbs, are you doing anything romantic for your girlfriend?
I'll just be making dinner, something simple.
What are you making? I mean, it's not that simple.
I haven't decided yet.
Look at you planner.
Paella, we could do
Wow.
steaks, could do some lobster. I don't know.
Oh, you can also put all of that in the paella.
Now you're thinking.
I know, I am. Because I'm a big paella fan.
Or put it on her.
So, by the way, you have 6 days. It's this Sunday. You should really nail this down. You got to think ahead a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm just saying maybe there should be a blackout before Valentine's Day when we do roses. Kelsey, you think that Aaron is lying? You think that he changed his story because she saw the charge?
Yeah, I think he's lying.
No.
How?
Really?
See, I don't know. Maybe if he's that quick. I mean, he was very effusive to you. If he's that quick, maybe. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I've never seen a deal like this. I've never heard of a deal like this. And I mean, I would just ask myself, like, if she hadn't seen the charges, like, would she really be like going on this trip now? I just don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. Somehow we took it at face value, but maybe we should be a bit more cynical.
I just believed him with how stressed out they are with the baby right now. Like the way he said, he's like, we had a baby and then a pandemic hit. Like, I couldn't even imagine how stressful that is for new parents. So I totally believed him, but
Well,
now
Kelsey,
you're making me
thank you for
rethink
pointing
it.
that out. Appreciate you calling.
All right. Thanks, guys. Love your show.
Love your
Thank you.
call. Thank you very much. I was about to say the same thing. But
Love your ears.
Love your voice. Thank you. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This started as a public service. If you think something is going on with your significant other and you'd like to try and get peace of mind, I guess the best way to say it, then you can send us the story like Kelly did, and we will get on the phone. Sisney will offer some roses. We'll see what we can find out.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, Dear Ryan and Sisney, a friend of mine says she saw my husband on Tinder. I asked her to show it to me. It was deleted when she went to go try and find it again. That's interesting. Kelly, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hi.
So you did not ask your husband directly about the Tinder. What did you do?
I snooped around. I mean, my friend said that she saw it, like they matched or whatever. But then when she went to show me, it was deleted. So I was trying to get a hold of his phone, but he's carrying it everywhere. He's acting super odd. And he keeps leaving the house with the phone, like he's getting phone calls and going like on errands for no reason, and he's getting really snippy when I'm asking him questions. So I don't know. I mean,
I don't know how the Tinder. I don't know how Tinder works, but what would cue him to delete himself before you were to check? Do you think your friend told him?
I don't know. I mean, I think they matched, and I don't know. I don't know how
that would do
Tinder
it.
works either.
Is that how that would do it?
I think he.
Oh, because he would see
either
that that's her
deleted
friend.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he either deleted it or he unmatched her. You know.
So basically, he would recognize the match and then say, "Oh no, my wife's going to find out."
Exactly.
Right.
All right. So Kelly, hang on one second. We'll come back and call your husband here. We're about to make the Ryan's Roses call. So Kelly was told by her friend that her husband was on Tinder because her friend matched with him. So she goes to check Tinder and he's gone. It's deleted. So she doesn't really ask him about it directly. She snoops around. He's been acting strange. And he's been a little short with her. So there's tension. Kelly, how long have you been married?
6 years.
So,
and we were together longer than that too.
So what we think could have happened is he realized he matched with his wife's friend and panicked.
Right.
Right.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay. All right.
Let's find out who he sends the roses to, what he puts on the card, the message, the tone. So here we go. Good luck, Kelly.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. It's sounding like he's not picking up.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
He's not answering the call. Let me grab Kelly back. Kelly, we can't seem to get him to answer here. Is there any reason? Would he know that we're calling, do you think?
I don't know. I hope not.
Patty's dialing again.
Okay.
Well, let me just look at this while she's calling. So, Patty, try it one more time. Let me know. Kelly, to me, it seems like this is something that you can address with him head on. I mean, you've got a third party involved here, you know of, which is your friend. So this to me is not easier, but a justifiable conversation with evidence from your friend who can back you up on this, right? It's not you just thinking of something or thinking you saw something. Your friend has come to you and said, hey, your husband matched with me on Tinder. So this is something you could have a direct conversation with and about, knowing that you have her story to go along with it, right?
Right. You're so right. I just have to talk to him.
And Patty, any luck?
No, he's not answering.
All right, let me leave this thought with you too. And I don't want to be cynical, but is there any reason your friend would stir the pot? Is there any reason your friend would not be telling you the truth or could be mistaken?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know anything at this point. I hadn't even thought of that.
He's
I didn't
avoiding
think of that either.
He's avoiding the phone at this point. So
Okay.
Kelly,
Yeah.
I think that I wish we could help you out. I think a step for you is to have a direct conversation with your friend involved.
Yeah. No, you're right. I really appreciate it, though. Thanks so much, you guys.
Okay, Kelly.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Ooh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Maybe have the conversation and then have the friend ready to come into the conversation, you know?
I didn't even think of that.
Well, it's different than not. It's like it's different if you just have a hunch or a feeling. I mean, she actually was told by someone that she's close with. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sisney, this comes from Jasper and Corona, the husband. My wife is over the top about one of our friends. She laughs like crazy at stuff he says. She brings him up in conversations. She makes reasons for us to see him and his wife. Bottom line, she flirts a lot with this guy. So, Jasper, thanks for coming on.
Hey.
Hey,
Morning.
buddy.
How are you?
Hey, buddy, I'm doing well. So, your wife, she will flirt with this other man in front of you and his wife?
No.
Yeah. It's kind of embarrassing and weird. I don't know. I really don't know how to take it because she like, he says these like mildly funny jokes, and it feels like she's acting like it's the funniest thing in the world. She goes crazy for him, and even when we're not with them, she brings him up constantly in conversations between the two of us.
And what are they, like you say that she is flirting. What is she doing that makes you think she's flirting?
Well, I mean, it's like she's sort of like, it's like as if they were on a date. Like she like looks at him intently and just like plays with her hair. It's like stuff I haven't seen since she and I started dating. But like I haven't seen her behave like this with me for years. Okay. It's almost like she has a crush on him or something. And he sort of reciprocates. It feels like to me.
But it's strange that it's all in front of you and his spouse too.
Yeah. And like they've become sort of our quarantine pod now, and like it sort of happened before I realized it, and I don't know if that's part of it either. Like, am I reading too much into this, or is this just sort of like it's a weird time?
Let's do this. Let me put you on hold here, and we'll come back and let's call her and see what we can find out. Okay?
All right.
Hang on for a second. All right, we're gonna make a call here for Jasper in Corona. He's married, and his wife is flirting with another man who's also married. Kind of friends. These two couples are friends. And so Jasper thinks his wife has something going on with the other couple's husband. Okay?
Right. But could it just be they're all getting friendly because they've been quarantined together? Like, I don't know. Seems weird there's no evidence yet.
Well, and also, Jasper, you haven't said anything to her? You haven't asked her directly about it?
I mean, not really. I guess it's just so awkward. Like, she'll make up reasons for us to see him and his wife, and I'll just say, like, I'm not enthusiastic about it, and maybe I'm just being too subtle about it, but I just don't know how to say it directly.
All right, so listen, we're going to, Sissy's going to call your wife here. Just be very quiet while we're talking to her until we tell her she's on the air, and I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then her name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call her here on Kiss FM.
And what is her name?
Oh, man. Her name is...
And what is the guy's name?
His name is Brian.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Michelle.
This is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I'm calling from Express Blooms. We service the Corona area, and actually, we have a delivery for you today from a Brian, and our systems are down, so we only have your phone number on file now. We don't have the delivery address for you. I just wanted to see if you can confirm that so we can get this delivery out to you.
Wait, hold on. What was that name again?
Brian.
Brian. Oh.
He's sending a beautiful arrangement of flowers, a mixture of roses and lilies and things like that.
Yeah, that's great. But, that Brian, though, are you sure that's the right name? Brian?
Yes.
Okay, that's not good.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I don't really know why Brian would be sending me anything, and I don't feel comfortable giving you my address. It's really weird. I don't really understand.
Okay, well, who is Brian your husband or something? Could you call them to confirm? I guess maybe you can call them. No. I don't have their info. I just had the delivery phone number, and the delivery address got cut off because our systems crashed last night. So,
okay. Yeah, he's not
he's not my husband, but I know who he is. But I don't really want to be getting flowers from him. It's really not a good thing for me. So I don't want to reach out to him.
Michelle,
Thank you very much.
Michelle, before you hang up, I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. This is Ryan Seacrest, and I have your husband Jasper on the line. Why would Brian be sending you something? Do you have any idea?
Well, I mean, he's one of our friends, like one of our couple friends. You know, we're in the quarantine bubble together, and we flirt a lot. But like,
you do flirt a lot. You do flirt with him.
Well, yeah, it's like totally innocent and fun, and it's, you know, it's playful. But
so,
like,
is there a notion in your mind that you would want to take it further?
No, not at all.
Well,
I mean, we flirt and it's fun, but I don't want him to like, gosh.
Okay, but Michelle, I don't think it is fun because Jasper, who is on the line, Jasper, you may speak to your wife here, is threatened by it.
Hey, babe. Hi. Yeah, I'm. First of all, I am relieved that I guess I am blowing this a little out of proportion, but you are flirting with him. You're admitting that you. I guess that just makes me so uncomfortable. You don't talk to me like that. We don't talk like that to each other. Like it just makes me so. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, babe.
Embarrassing? You're totally misinterpreting it. It's just harmless flirting.
No, but Michelle, I don't think he is misinterpreting it. You guys are married. He doesn't like it. Doesn't feel comfortable. It's embarrassing. Like, you got to respect that. What about if he's flirting with other women? Does that matter?
Well, I mean, if it's just innocent fun, like Brian and I are having. Well, I thought Brian and I were having, but. Like, excuse me, I wouldn't mind a little flirting. Like, it makes you feel attractive and fun. All we do is sit at home in sweatpants since COVID happened, you know? Like, when we're with Brian and Lisa, it's, like, fun, and I feel different. And I don't know. You don't really make me feel that way. So I don't know what to tell you.
Babe, I'm sorry. It's been a hard year. I'm sorry we're not, like, dressing up at home. I mean, it's like...
Well, you guys could change that. Why don't you just dress up at home a little bit and start flirting with each other?
Exactly. Set up a couple date nights.
All right. Well, listen, Michelle, Jasper, thanks for reaching out. I'm glad you got a little news here, but I think you need to carry this conversation deeper together, okay?
All right, yeah. Thank you.
Good luck to both of you. Bye-bye. I know couples that... Well, let's come back to it. It's Kiss FM. Hang on. We just had Michelle and Jasper on the line here for Ryan's Roses. So here's the quick. Jasper was concerned that Michelle was flirting with this other couple's husband they hang out with all the time. Michelle essentially confirmed that. She didn't accept anything from Brian, the other guy.
Right.
But she did say, hey, look, I like to flirt with him. I like when we hang out with him because I like to flirt with him. Jasper's bothered by that. I think I would be too.
Yeah. She literally said to her husband, you don't make me feel that way.
So I like flirting with him because I don't get it from you.
Oh.
So I think
that was like a dagger to my heart.
But she's
Jasper.
like, what's the big deal? It's just all fun and games that I'm flirting with this other man that we are friends with.
Till you have one too many tequilas.
Well, that's right. And I think also, we don't know who this guy is. What if he's reading it the wrong way, right? And then there's something happens. So I don't like it. I don't like it. I especially for Jasper because he is already feeling threatened by it. And she's saying, well, you don't give it to me, so I got to get it somewhere else. These are all the ingredients for bad.
Bad.
Nikki's on the phone. Nikki, good morning. What do you think?
So I think that obviously what she's doing is not right in admitting that she's flirting with someone. But I also think that I think Jasper was his name. He needs to kind of man up and stop being such a victim in the situation. I mean, I've dated a guy that was just like jealous of every single person and didn't ever look at his own actions for being responsible for part of the reason why, like, maybe I would flirt with the waiter or something like that, because obviously she's not getting enough out of the relationship at home. So rather than just being like, oh, I'm so jealous, why are you doing this? Like, don't do this. I can't help it. We sit at home in sweatpants. I can't help it. It's hard. To kind of like man up and be like, you know, I want you to flirt with me. Let's do this. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, you it is a slippery slope, though, because you just don't know what the other guy is thinking on the other side of the court, right? And who knows where his head is, and that could make it even worse. But Nikki, thanks for calling. I mean, is that a matter of confidence? I don't know. I could be confident, but I wouldn't want my wife flirting with this dude because she thinks I'm not flirting with her.
You shouldn't be flirting with anybody if you're married. Like, I don't care. I don't care if it's fun or you're joking or whatever.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
right.
with you.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we've got Morgan in Cyprus on the line here. And Morgan reached out saying that she was supposed to get married last summer, but they postponed it due to COVID. And the other day, her fiance's sister came to her. And Morgan, thank you for coming on. What did your fiance's sister tell you?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So first of all, his sister hates me. So it's a pretty big deal that she came up to me and said this, but she just said, you know, look, you need to know he's cheating on you, and you need to either get out of this or confront him about it.
And do you think that she's being honest? Like, is she telling you this for some other agenda?
Well, that's what I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem. I don't know why. I mean, I know we've kind of had a contentious relationship, but there's really no reason for her to do that. Like, it's just gonna create a rift. So I don't know. I don't know why.
Is it because? Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm wondering why you guys have had tension. Is it because you came into his life and she was closer to him for a long time, and then you became closest?
She's really good friends with his ex.
Got it. Okay. Understood.
So she's kind of like loyal to her.
So you don't know if she's giving you real information or if she's giving you gossip or if she's got another plan.
Yeah. Well, so I guess here's the thing is that I asked about it and he said, sorry, she said that. I'll talk to her. That's horrible. And which was great, but then afterwards I realized he had never actually said that it wasn't true.
Okay.
Like, he never said, oh, that's a lie.
Okay. Weird. So hang on one second. We'll make the call next, okay?
Okay.
Let's get to the call here. Now, Morgan was about to get married. COVID hits. They postpone their wedding. Then her fiance's sister comes and says, just so you know, my brother has been cheating on you. Then Morgan says she doesn't know if she can believe her or not because her sister's never liked her. Right. So is there an ulterior motive here? So, Morgan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Stay very quiet until we offer him the flowers, the roses, and let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jonah?
This is Jonah.
Hi, Jonah. My name is Jenny. I'm calling from Jen's Flowers and More. We are actually offering local residents a promotion today of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Okay. Look, I gotta tell you, I don't really do this. Okay, you're gonna ask for like a bunch of personal information. I'm gonna get calls for the next couple weeks, right?
No, I don't need any personal information. I don't need any credit card info, cash, nothing. It's absolutely free. We just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can get them out today by lunchtime. We hope that you refer us to friends and family. They're absolutely free.
Okay, it's just a referral thing?
Yes, it's like word of mouth.
Okay, fine. Can you...
What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
Can you send them to Vicky?
And then what would you like to put on the note?
Oh, let's let's just put my initial. It's J.
You don't want to write a message?
No. I mean, she'll know. She'll know who it's from. You can just put a J.
Okay, and we have different type of occasion cards. Like I'm thinking of you. Romantic ones that have hearts and things like that. Would you like one of those or a plain card?
I think it's best if we just go with a blank card. Just a blank card with a J on it.
Okay.
Okay. Jonah, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Are you engaged to a woman named Morgan?
What?
Are you engaged to a woman named Morgan?
Who the hell is Vicky?
Oh my God, Morgan! Seriously, Morgan?
Jonah.
Seriously, who the hell is Vicky?
No, I know you do this. Oh my God!
Your sister told me that you were what? Your sister told me that you were cheating on me, and I didn't believe her because she's a vindictive little. But you know what? She was actually telling the truth, wasn't she? Who's Vicky?
No, exactly. Look, I've told you not to listen to my sister. She's vindictive.
No.
Don't get crazy about this kind of stuff.
Don't gaslight me.
You know that's how she is. You know that's how she is.
Who is Vicky? You aren't answering the question.
Who is Vicky, Jonah? Please, we need to know who she is. We don't have
little explanation.
Clearly, your sister had the truth and went to your fiance to tell her that you're cheating because you're being very sketchy. And you sent these flowers to Vicky in a very sketchy way, and you're not answering the question. So we can only believe that then you are cheating on your fiance. Is that the truth?
Oh my God, this is insane. This is what happens when you listen to my sister. We're going to talk about this later. I got to get to a meeting. Bye.
No, you're not. Oh my God, no, you're not. Jonah.
He's hung up on us. Does he always sound and act like that?
Oh my God. No, he hasn't. No.
All right. Well, look, I think his sister was giving you real information. So that's what we know. That's all we can do. He's gone. And good luck to you in figuring out what your future is. Okay, Morgan?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That was very strange to me. That was.
He sounds. He's guilty.
No, but
Clearly.
it all seemed very strange to me.
Totally.
We had Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago, and it was Morgan and Jonah. They were engaged. They were supposed to get married. COVID sets in. By the way, in hindsight, this is all a blessing. When she gets through the pain of this, it's all a blessing because they were going to get married. COVID sets in. Jonah's sister comes to Morgan and says, hey, just so you know, my brother's cheating on you. Morgan says, his sister's never liked me. We've had there's been tension, so I don't know whether to believe her or not. We get him on the line, and he is acting so strange and shady and sketchy, and he sends the flowers to Vicky, and then he scrambles off. So, a couple things going on here. Number one, his sister and she never got along. That was a problem. What was that about? And number two, he's clearly seeing somebody else. So the fact that it got pushed back and then she got to learn this now, in the long run, will be thank goodness.
Yes, I think it's a blessing in disguise.
Now, did he make any sense with any of his explanations? He didn't answer one question straight up, did he?
No, none at all. And then he was just trying to put it all on his sister and that his sister's crazy and blah, blah, blah.
All right, Dara's on the line. Dara, go ahead. You heard that.
Oh, yes, I did. And I don't know, I heard you guys were talking about the term gaslighting. Well, that's definitely what gaslighting is, because he is clearly making her believe that she's crazy. Like, everybody's crazy but him.
Right.
That's what gaslighting is.
Because we've been confused with that term. I don't know why, but it's like a term that I cannot figure out in my head, but everyone uses it. But Dara, the thing that he was saying, which was the gaslighting, was, don't believe my sister. She's vindictive. She's just trying to stir the pot. Okay, fine, but you just sent the roses to Vicky and you're scrambling off. Like you're running off. It's
like
all
it's
strange.
clear that it's a lie. So you're making everybody think that they're wrong when you're wrong. And I just want to say that his sister, thank God for her, because she saved her from a lifetime of deception.
I totally agree with you. In the long run, she was a blessing in disguise, complete disguise.
And just the way they spoke to each other, it's like you don't want to be married to that.
To that guy? No, that guy, the way he spoke. That's why I said, does he sound and act like that normally?
It's terrible.
Dara, thank you very much for calling, and thank you for defining gaslighting for us. I don't know why we have trouble. We have a real problem with that, understanding that term. It is time for Ryan's Roses. Christine is in Rancho Cucamonga. She says, my husband works from home. Every time I walk by his office, he's on a Zoom with the same woman. I've met her. She didn't give me a great vibe. Anyway, I never even knew they worked together, let alone all day, every day. Lately, it's been going well into the night. Last week, he missed dinner twice. Okay. So he's definitely into this Zoom. Christine, how are you? Thank you for writing into us. Just to quickly get into this. So he's on with this woman a lot. Is he, when you walk by, do you hear what they're talking about? Do you feel like it's business?
I mean, I don't really hear their conversations. They keep business, but they're on the phone all day, every day.
Now,
like
does he
well into the night?
Does he? I think you said somewhere I read that he has a glass of wine sometimes when he's on with her.
Yeah, occasionally he'll come out and he'll grab a glass of wine and then he'll go back into his office. I mean, it gets late. Like, he's missed dinner twice.
Okay. And when you ask him about it, you say, hey, why are you missing dinner? What's he tell you?
He's busy. He's working on a project. He's sorry.
Is any of that plausible?
Leftovers. I'm like, is it possible? Yeah, I mean, it's not out of character. He's a workaholic, but like, on the phone with the same person all day long, every day.
So you don't think he's physically cheating? You think he's mentally cheating?
Yeah, because he doesn't leave the house. I mean, occasionally he'll go to the grocery store for me, but like, and he's always home other than that. So like, it might not be a physical thing, but I'm definitely not the top of mind anymore.
Hang on for one second. Hang on for 1 second. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make the call next here at Kiss and find out if we can who's top of mind for him. You didn't miss much on Ryan's Roses. Just got to know Christine. She's concerned that her husband is at least mentally cheating on her because he's on a Zoom with the same woman all the time. She's met the woman, doesn't get a great vibe from the woman, but he misses dinner.
And he works with her.
He works with her. She didn't know that they worked together until this.
I mean, it's interesting what you find out throughout this, lockdown, this pandemic. Is like, I see like how Michael works every day, and he's on a Zoom call with like 20 people, like a team, all day long.
That makes me grateful for this job.
I mean,
that makes me so
numbers.
happy. We don't have to do that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not for me. Christine, so we're going to call him now and offer him the roses. We're going to try and find out who is top of mind and see if we can find out if there's anything going on with him and this woman that he's always on the Zoom calls with well into the night, okay?
Okay. I really think, I don't think I'm top of mind anymore, and I really think he's going to send her the flowers, and, it'll really break my heart.
All right, well, I'm sure. So do me a favor. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you do have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, be very quiet from this point on until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Dale.
This is him. Who's this?
Hi, Dale. My name is Liliana. I'm calling from Lily's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So I'm a floral design shop here in Rancho Cucamonga, and I'm actually calling to offer you a chance to send a free dozen roses to anybody that you'd like today. We're just doing a promotion for local residents, and we hope that you refer us to friends and family and just trying to get the word out of our business. They're pink, red, white roses. They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash or credit card info from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
You don't need any of my information?
No, I don't. I just we don't. They're free. They're free flowers, and we just hope that you promote us to friends and family.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's not a problem. This is great.
Okay, great. So, who would you like to send the roses to?
I would like to send it to Holly.
Holly.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to put on the card?
On the card, if you can put congratulations. Great to have you on the team.
Congratulations.
And put an exclamation mark. Yeah.
I have like romantic cards with hearts on them, or would you like just the plain card?
Just the plain card is fine. And then also, I need you to put it from a couple of people.
Oh, from a couple of people? Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah.
So then from who?
Well, it'd be from Dale, Mason, Caroline, and the whole team.
And the whole team.
You got that?
That's sweet. Yeah. The whole team.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great.
Hi, Dale. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Just wanted to say hello and know that. Christine, your wife, is on the line. So the reason that we are on the phone together is that she was concerned about what seems like might be Holly on your Zoom calls quite often and frequently and into the night, that maybe there was something more than business going on. Could you tell your wife anything about that?
There's nothing else going on with Holly.
Christine?
Hi, Dale.
Hey, babe. No, hey, babe.
You're on the phone all day and all night with the same person. You drink glasses of wine with her. You miss dinner with the family. It's just, it's like you forgot about me.
I know. I'm sorry. Look, she just got promoted, and there's just a major learning curve that she's going through right now, and I need to be there to kind of coach her through it. So I'm really, really sorry. But I promise you, nothing is going on.
You're spending so much time with this one person. It's odd. It's not like you, really, and it's uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll make it up to you. I just, with the furloughs and everything that's going on right now, she just needs a lot of help. And I understand how it looks and everything like that. I do. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Well, Christine, I think you have all the information you need from us now, and you guys can take it from here, okay? Dale, thank you for staying on the phone. And Christine, thank you for reaching out. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, Dale.
Well, I don't believe him.
Come on!
No, I'll tell you why. I don't totally believe him. I'm not so sure he's cheating. There was one thing that felt a little guilty to me.
What?
When he said to Holly, congratulations, great to have you on the team, from Dale, Mason, Caroline, and the whole team.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
I think he's overplaying it.
Like he thinks it was us. He knew it was us.
No, like he knew if he sent from Dale, it would be so obvious that he was being romantic that he was so quick to say, please make sure it's from everybody, because there's guilt here.
Yeah, and why wouldn't he send him to his wife?
I mean, that's the other part.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
so start there. I mean, I liked him. Believe me, I liked him. But start there. And he didn't send him to his wife, send him to Holly. And then he was so quick to say, make sure the whole team was on board, which made me feel like he was guilty. At first, you would think, he put everybody on the card, so that's great. But no, I think that was a guilty reaction. It was so inclusive out of guilt.
Right.
Wow, my mind wasn't even going there until you put all that poison in it.
Not poison. It's my opinion.
Yeah,
my opinion is not poison.
It was a poisonous opinion for me.
No,
I was so hopeful. I literally was like, I love this guy. He's the best. And now you just really shattered my reality.
Well, I feel no love for him. I don't know him. I like the sound of his voice. It was quite soothing. I like the way he spoke to his wife, quite soothing. But what was weird to me, when he was so inclusive of the from on the card, it felt like it was out of guilt.
Maybe he's saving company money by getting these free roses that they were probably going to essentially send to her. Or he's
We're in the middle of a pandemic. My wife is not going to get flowers.
Yeah.
My wife isn't going to get the flowers.
She said he's a workaholic. He's always thinking about work.
Then he should be thinking about his wife when he gets a chance to send flowers.
He said he's going to make it up to her. Like, I genuinely believed him in that sense where he's like, he was so apologetic. I'm so sorry.
You are
I'll
so
make it up to
easy
you.
on these guys.
Touche.
It is time now for Ryan's Roses. Let's get to it. So, Lindsay is a heavy sleeper. No secret there. We talked about it. Lindsay, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, good morning.
So, you woke up a couple times. Your husband wasn't there, but the car was there. All right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So then what happened?
Okay, so I'm like a pretty heavy sleeper and, normally, I guess. But like one night I woke up and I noticed that my husband wasn't home, which is kind of weird because we actually went to bed together. The car was there. I checked, but he wasn't. So I texted him and he wrote back like an hour later. I couldn't sleep, went for a walk, be home in a bit. And I was like, okay, that seems really weird, especially after that long to text me back. But whatever. So then it happened another time, like a week later. And it's kind of just getting weirder and weirder. And I think he's going out and having an affair with a neighbor.
I mean, I just can't imagine is he walking to the neighbor's house? Is that what's happening? You think in the middle of the night?
I mean, I think so, because I was talking to a neighbor, a different neighbor, about other stuff, and in passing, she mentioned that another one of our neighbors has a husband who works an overnight shift, and then it all just kind of started to click for me. Like, I think he goes over there in the middle of the night to have an affair, but I haven't been able to prove it. And either way, I mean, maybe they've stopped at this point, or they've figured out something else to do. I'm not sure, but I really need to get to the bottom of it.
I mean, it would be. I mean, if that's the case, and he's just literally leaving your side in the middle of the night, it's crazy in itself. But that's exponentially crazy. So let me take a break.
Totally.
We'll come back and we'll call him. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
We are about to call Lindsay's husband, Michael. So she thinks he's waking up. She's deep asleep. He wakes up in the middle of the night, and he's having an affair with the neighbor because the car is there, but he's not. And then he will respond to a text. It has responded to a text. And did you try and get him to explain where he was? Did you really press him?
I mean, I did ask him the first time, obviously, but I don't know. I just feel like something is going on, and I don't want to push it too much because then I'm not going to be able to find out what actually is going on. So I just kind of let it be, but it keeps getting weirder.
Okay. We're going to call him now, offer him some roses. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. I'll be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Michael?
Yes, it is. Who's speaking?
Hi, Michael. My name is Fiona. I'm calling from Valley View Blooms. We're actually a flower delivery business servicing the Buena Park area. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, we have a new promotion right now where local residents can send a dozen red roses to anybody that they'd like. They're absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements. Is that something you'd be interested in? I don't need a credit card, cash, or anything like that. They are absolutely free.
Really?
Yeah, just the name of the person you want to send them to.
Well, this is a great offer, but actually, yeah, I can't send flowers. Sorry, yeah, no, I can't send flowers.
Are you sure there's no one in your life, a wife, a mom, sister?
It's a little complicated to explain, but the person can't receive them.
Okay. We deliver all over. That's not the issue.
It's Yeah, I'd rather not go into it, but I appreciate the offer, but no, thank you.
Michael, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Lindsay, on the line. So it's a little, we're curious, why would you not send the flowers to your wife? Why is it so complicated?
Wait, did you say that this is Ryan Seacrest and that I'm on the air?
You are. Your wife, Lindsay, is listening now. So, Michael, what's so complicated about sending your wife flowers? Hello? Hello? Michael? Lindsay?
Michael?
He's not on my line. Did he drop?
Oh my God.
I lost him on the phones.
I think he might have known it was us, Lindsay.
But then, why would he send them to his wife? If he knew it was us, he would have sent them to his wife.
I agree.
I mean, he went into this whole it's
involved.
complicated thing. Look,
I guess.
Lindsay, I think what we've discovered is that I don't know if he's doing it in the middle of the night or if what he's doing, but clearly he wasn't sending them to you, and he established a complexity to getting flowers delivered to the person he wanted to send them to. So I think those are some pretty important pieces for you.
Yeah, that's pretty upsetting. Oh, gosh.
Well,
yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's.
I don't have him on the line. So good luck to you. I hope you can figure it all
Good
out
luck.
and find peace.
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Figure this out.
You know, I don't think he knew it was us, or he wouldn't have, or he would have. If he did, he would have been. Yeah, I'd like to send it to my wife, Lindsay.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Mm-hmm.
Last hour, and Lindsay and Michael, the couple, he did not send the flowers to his wife, Lindsay. He said it's complicated about the person who's going to receive them, so clearly there's something going on. But the scenario is that like she sleeps deep enough that he thinks he can get up in the middle of the night and go somewhere on foot and then sneak back in before she wakes up. I've never met anyone that could sleep like that.
I sleep pretty heavy.
Yeah,
but you wouldn't feel if Michael. But also, you must flip like. You must feel him there and not there.
No.
Really? Wow. I'm jealous.
Me too. Yeah, I'm like, I think somebody could pour water on me and I'd probably
You could sleep that deeply that someone could like get out of bed, walk down the street for a couple hours, and then come back and crawl back in?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
Not me. If there's
I hear my baby's crying. I do hear that, but I cannot. If
So you
he
hear
gets
the
up and
babies cry, but you don't hear him.
I don't hear him. I mean, I'm assuming that her husband's not making a lot of noise anyways. He's probably being quiet about
But
it.
if that's when he's doing it, that's a big risk. I mean, if there's a gnat in the other room, I can hear it. Do you ever wake up and like want to go get something to eat, or I know I have friends that when they're awake, they'll turn on the light and they'll read something, or they'll turn something on to fall back asleep. So I will not do that. I keep it dark and I keep it quiet so I can fall back asleep.
Yeah, no way. I've never been one to like get up and get a midnight snack or anything like that.
Does sound cool though, doesn't it?
I sometimes even hold my pee. Like if I feel like I have to go to the bathroom, I'm just like, I'll just keep sleeping.
You know, it's funny you say that. So I sometimes lay down to go to sleep, kind of thinking I need to go, but too lazy to go. And then I get myself together and I say, just do it now. You're going to regret it if you don't do it now. And every time I don't do it now, I regret it. And every time I do it, I needed to do it. But having a midnight snack, it just sounds so romantic and fun, doesn't it?
Right. Whipped cream.
I remember I was on one vacation years ago, and just the fact that we didn't have to get up every day. I mean, this might have been 15, 16. No, because I was working here probably. So it was maybe 12 years ago. And, you know, it's such a blessing to sleep past, you know, to when the sun's rising.
Totally.
And I remember being so happy that I wanted to have a fourth meal. So we would have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then a meal again at like midnight. Because it was just so unstructured and fun. And there was a group of us that went on this vacation. I know,
Really letting the wheels come off.
we were having baguettes and ham and cheese in the middle of the night.